Yo, what's up, guys? I'll be ready in 1 second. I gotta take my ass downstairs real quick. Yo, what's up, dudes? I'm all kinds of fucked up. Why is this? What's up, guys? Oh, Fume, that's you? I was expecting the same name. Self? Yeah, I'm gonna call you Fume anyways. I'm used to that. That's better. So, yo, Leo, Fume, Don, Dylan. What's up, guys? How are y'all? I gotta fix all this shit. Hold on. Is it too low? Yeah, it's too low. Ugh. Ugh. Okay. I feel like... No, that's too high, right? Go. Way too high. There we go. main Google account never watches lives here? Man, had you showed up like, I don't know, 2 years ago, we were live here every single day, dog. Every single day. YouTube is just something I do like once a week, dude. And I still got... Okay, bro. Do I really need you on? Like, why are you overheat? Can you shut the fuck up? Yo, I turn my Mac on and it's just like... like fucking dry. It's like... hyperventilating at the moment. For why? I only have 2 things open. I don't really need this Mac on, actually. I need it on for my Twitch streams, but not really for YouTube. I don't do nearly as much with my YouTube streams that I do with my Twitch and Kick streams, so technically I could put this bitch to sleep. Naruto, what's good, man? Sasquatch! Holy, what's going on, man? I haven't seen you in a hot minute. No way that you're back on YouTube, yeah. Well, I mean, I've been on YouTube for a hot minute. Even after I lost the main channel, I still had this old channel that I'm on right now that I used back in like 2012 or something, and I never used it for anything except for like uploading gaming and stuff like that. So, if you look through my videos, I've been uploading for months, and I upload once a week. And now I'm to the point where I stream once a week. I stream every day on Twitch and Kick, and then I do YouTube once a week. So if you want to see me live more often, be sure to either follow or sub to my Twitch, where that's my main when it comes to, you know, streaming and stuff like that. And I upload all my streams to Rumble and upload all of my and then I upload certain things from my streams to YouTube. It really just depends on what I want to. What I like from that stream the most. So I miss the old days before Susan fucked up the old channel. Yeah, well, Susan doesn't have her fucking dumbass paws on the reins anymore. So not that it's any better. I'm pretty sure this platform is still soft as fuck. I mean, Just Jen got demonetized not too long ago. Stevie Knight got demonetized. Matt Walsh got demonetized. There's a whole bunch of motherfuckers that don't deserve to get demonetized that got demonetized. And once you get demonetized, it's only a matter of time before they, you know, start the process of trying to find ways to remove you from this motherfucking platform. So that's why I'm not coming back in full force to YouTube, man. I'm just not. Like, I'll stream here once a week, but as far as like this being my main place to stream, no, bro. YouTube can suck my ass. Really. YouTube can suck my dick, for the most part. I don't give a fuck. When Twitch doesn't work out, do Kick. Kick doesn't work out, start streaming on Rumble. Rumble doesn't work out, start streaming somewhere else, bro. Can't fuck with me. I always win. And one last time, just for old time's sakes, suck a fat dick, Susan. They gave that stupid bitch a choice. Quit or resign. Or resign or you're fired. Because she ran this goddamn platform into the fucking ground. I don't know what the new person's doing, but there's been less dumbass headlines since he took over than fuck. That's what you get with gender hires, bro. You get nothing at all. I'm a woman. I can do the job just as good. No, you can't. Dog shit. Alright. Are you still overheating? No, you calm the fuck down, thank God. Yo, Giggles. What's up? How are you? Have you seen all of TFE's longer, more recent videos? TFE? You have to like re-educate me on what the fuck that is, man. I don't remember at all in the slightest. We can watch a couple things though. I'm kind of down to just like watch what we were supposed to watch last night on Twitch that we just didn't get a chance to. There's like a whole bunch of stuff in my watch later that I never got a chance to watching. Bro, I just watched it. Oh, The Fat Electrician. We've been watching The Fat Electrician. The last Fat Electrician video that we watched was a video about a World War II veteran versus the Homeowners Association. Spoiler alert. Homeowners Association fucking lost. Like they fucking should, because fuck those people. They're irritating. You want me to ask you for permission to paint my fence? Yeah, you can just suck my dick from the back. How about I can arrange that. Really, I'm painting my goddamn fence, you motherfucker. Can't tell me shit. By the way, have you heard of the band Greta Van Fleet? No, but go ahead and request it. We're doing a music stream after this on Kick. So if you guys want to see music reactions and you don't follow me on Kick or Twitch, go ahead and follow me there. And then after this stream, we're going live on Kick. We're doing 2 streams today. Katai, what up? It's kind of early for you. My bad. Not as in like sleep-wise, but I know that you're probably dealing with the creatures at the moment. And it's like, what? You're on the same time zone as me. It's like 6 p.m. for you. That means their asses are home. And rambunctious. I appreciate you being here, though. Nah, just cleaning up for dinner. Hell yeah. Yeah, I decided to go live twice today because I'm not going to be live at all this weekend, unfortunately. Which I'm kind of sad about, but at the same time, I'm doing a favor for one of my homies, and on top of that, I get to see my girlfriend this weekend. So, it's like win-win/lose. Alright. Let's see. There's some stuff that I had on my watch later that I wanted to watch that we just never got a chance to watch yesterday. I did want to watch this. Listen to this, actually, and I think we could get away with this on YouTube because it's by JT Music. I don't think I'll get copyright for this. Omni-Man versus Homelander rap battle. Bro, I've been wanting to listen to that for like a hot fucking minute. I saw it pop up on my feed a couple of weeks ago, and I just keep forgetting about it. There's that Mr. Ballin video we should have fucking watched, but we never got a chance to watch that either. Try Not to Laugh that we didn't watch yesterday. 2 female cops get fired after doing this. I kind of want to watch that. Top 3 stories that sound fake but are 100% real, part 16 by Mr. Ballin. I want to watch that. I can remove some of these. The man who lost $204 million on a trip to Vegas. We can get rid of this. Remove from watch later. Yakuza gets revenge on the streamer. We can remove that too. The story of Michael Orr, we can remove that too. Yo, someone keep me updated on that, just in case I miss it. If y'all didn't know, if y'all have never seen the movie The Blind Side, yeah, that movie's fake. Fucking fake. The Tuohys, yeah, they bamboozled Michael Orr and like stole his name, his likeness, and his life story. And he didn't get any money from the movie. And like he can't even make like his own like life and or career decisions because they essentially fucking own this dude. It's like legal slavery. So yeah, let's remove that. Just in case y'all did know. Can I bring back story time? You mean repeating the same stories I've already told? That I don't plan on... So here's the thing, Eric. I don't plan on sitting in front of a camera, hitting record, and doing any videos on YouTube. I'm sorry, bro. I just can't bring myself to do it. I already put way too much time, effort, blood, sweat, tears into the old YouTube channel only to have it ripped away. I am no longer putting in any kinds of effort to this shit just in case it just gets ripped out from underneath me again. I'm just not. So sorry. Unfortunate. I still may not even last on this platform. The devious mission the government tried to hide. That video by Mr. Ballin is fucking fantastic if y'all haven't seen it. Man eats hot dog in front of angry vegan woman. That one's hilarious. I already saw that one. We're gonna start in a second. I'm just moving all this shit off. Man goes off on ratchet black woman on TikTok. I kind of want to watch that. Alright. We saw that scary video. Nuke's top 5. Hopefully Astronomicist can put a different one. We were supposed to watch a scary video yesterday, but we just didn't get around to it. Okay. I haven't seen this video, but I'm removing it because I'm so fucking tired of the vegan teacher. I'm so over that bitch, bro. Like, so over that fucking old broad. Not even broad. That old fucking hag. Fox, what's going on? Why what? I don't know what you're asking why to. Will there be a Discord ping when you go live on Kick? Yes, there will be. If you have notifications for Discord turned on, then yes, you will get notifications. I don't know what you're asking why for, Fox. Just clarify for me real quick, and maybe I can answer your question. Alright, and then everything else on here, I don't think I've seen. Big tough guys get humbled. BuzzFeed just... You know what? I want to watch this, but... It's BuzzFeed. It's not by BuzzFeed, it's by Charlie. Yo, dude. I just watched a video just now before I went live. This teacher in Oklahoma was arrested on the job, in school, for being drunk. And it was so painful to watch, bro. Like a grown-ass lady acting like a fucking 16-year-old that just got pulled over for their first DUI and had never been told no their entire life. It was so painful to watch. If y'all are in Discord, I'll put a link for it in the Discord later. I kind of want to watch this first. 2 female cops get fired after doing this. What'd y'all get fired for? Sleeping with a suspect? Sleeping with an inmate? Can't imagine. Usually when cops do something fucking awful, it's usually male cops. I rarely see female cops get in trouble. And that's not me saying that they can get away with it because they're female. It's just like, they just rarely be doing fuck-arounds. Not as much as the males anyway, so. I guess, yeah, we can keep that pulled up. That looks so strange. Yo, Pin King, what's going on, man? How are you? Alright, let's see. Yo, Fox, are you gonna clarify? I don't know what I'm supposed to be answering. Or not. Don't worry about it. Driving? Well, make sure you're driving hands-free. Put your phone like on the dash or like on one of those little fucking holder things, or don't get in a wreck and or not pay attention on my behalf, you know what I mean? Alright. I'm so glad that computer finally shut the fuck up. Hey yo, David, what's good, bro? How are you? Alright, this one's by Audit the Audit. There's so many cop channels. I've seen a couple videos from Audit the Audit. I'm not new to this channel, so let's go.
Welcome to Audit the Audit, where we sort out the who and what and the right and wrong of police interactions. This episode covers speeding, officer discretion, and vehicle searches, and is brought to us by Police Activities Channel. Be sure to check out the description below and give them the credit that they deserve. On April 7th, 2018, Officer Courtney Brown and Officer Christy Wilson of the Roswell Police Department pulled over Georgia resident Sarah Webb for allegedly speeding on her way to work in Duluth, Georgia. After Ms. Webb pulled over, Officer Brown approached the vehicle.
Stay in the car.
Sorry, my window doesn't hold.
Officer Brown, Roswell Police Department. You know how fast you were just going, ma'am?
I'm so sorry, I'm late.
I hate that question, bro. I really do. I've always hated that question. Do you know how fast you were going? Bitch, you're the one with the goddamn speedometer. You are the one that pulled me over. You are the one that initiated this traffic stop. The fucking cares if I know? Do you know? Are you lying? Like, what the fuck is the purpose of that goddamn question? Do you know how fast you were going? No! Motherfucker, obviously! If I would have known, then I would have slowed the fuck down had I fucking known. But you know, right? That's why you pulled me over, right? Why don't you fucking tell me how fast I was going? Why do I have to do your job for you? I despise that question. It's so fucking infuriating and annoying. I just feel like they're all being condescending assbags. Like, do you know how fast you were going? Oh no, you fucking tell me. It's your job to tell. It's your job to figure it out. Investigate, motherfucker. Like, goddamn. It's so irritating.
For work.
So you could go over 80 miles per hour on 92?
Oh, so you knew how fast I was going. So that first question was for fucking nothing. Stupid ass bitch. I hate the question, bro. I hate that question. Yeah, I do the same thing. You tell me. You're the one with the speedometer. You're the one with all the fucking cool little gadgets in your goddamn car. Like, you tell me. You're the one that pulled me over. You're the one serving me. You're a public servant. You tell me how fast I was going. You annoying bastards, bro.
You? No, ma'am. You have your driver's license and your insurance card?
Yeah, my insurance.
Turn off the car and pass me the keys, please. The ground's wet. It's been raining. You're going over 80 miles an hour
so
on this
sorry.
type of a road. That's reckless driving, ma'am.
This is LexisNexis. I'm trying to look it up. I don't have it printed off.
Give me 1 second. I'll be right with you. Go for it.
Ty says, my neighbor is a cop and he said it's usually a rhetorical question. Then why waste the fucking time? Why waste the time? Bro. Bro, you're a cop, not a philosopher. I don't have time for your fucking rhetorical questions. Get on with the goddamn interaction, man. I just get annoyed.
In the military, I dipped the entire time I was there. A lot of us did. One of the
Hey.
They don't have to tell you their probable cause or reasonable suspicion for stopping you. That's what RAS means, right? Or I'm just wrong. What does RAS mean again? Reasonable suspicion, something, I don't know. But they do have to tell the court if it goes to trial. Most people aren't going to go to court for a simple traffic violation. Really. Especially the people that are in the wrong. Right? I've been pulled over before where I was in the wrong. I was just like, whatever, bro. I'm not going to fight this. Reasonably articulated suspicion. Yeah, I figured that's what it meant. They don't have to tell you why. Yeah, so I did know that. They don't have to give you their probable cause or reasonable suspicion, but they do have to articulate if you've committed a crime. Am I being detained? What crime have I committed? Am I under investigation of a crime? Those things they do have to tell you. And a lot of these fucking officers, they will try 1,000,001 different ways and say 1,000,001 different things to where they don't have to tell you that. And it's just like, bro, you mean to tell me that you sat under that fucking overpass for 4 goddamn hours doing fucking nothing, looking for something to do, and then you finally find something to do, and you don't even want to do the job all the way? You want me to do half your job for you? And you want to speak in fucking riddle? Like, Jesus.
She was going like almost 90 down 92. Oh, really? She flew past me. I had to get up to 90 to catch her. Wow. My CAD's not working, is yours?
Well, first you said 80, now it's 90, and you said you were doing 90. She was probably doing 80. Yo, American Brown Guy, Jaden, and Holly. What's going on, dudes? How are you? But at the same time, this is North Georgia. And when it comes to North Georgia, I've been to North Georgia before several times. I've driven through Marietta, Duluth, Roswell, Alpharetta, Atlanta. most of these cops, I don't know if they're just dickheads on purpose, but they just don't have the time to be nice or to be cordial or to, yeah. Most of the ones that I've come across, man, usually, why is there, okay, bro. All right.
Can you see if can you check the tag too? I'm gonna have to restart this and see what the deal is.
Make me skid around and
I'm gonna take her probably for reckless.
Okay.
She flew past me going probably 80, 85 on 92 in the wet road. She said she's running late for work. I had to get up to 90 to catch her. What do you think? I mean, I don't have any speed detection, so at the same time, but...
Here, Officer Brown admits that she was not equipped with any speed detection devices to get an accurate measurement of Ms. Webb's...
No. Absolutely. I have no speed detection. How do you know how fast she was going? You're using this circle of logic that, oh, if I had to speed to catch you, you must be speeding. If I had to break the speed limit to catch you, you must be speeding. No, that's not the fucking case, officer. If you're significantly behind somebody, they could be doing the speed limit, but in order to catch up with them, you would have to speed. Otherwise, if you stay remaining the speed that they're going, you'll never catch them. That's how distance works, you stupid ass.
Speed. While the law varies between states, in Georgia, individuals can be convicted of speeding or reckless driving based purely on an officer's visual estimate of their speed. Georgia's speeding laws are found in Section 40-6.
Which, for some cases, works, bro. Works. And it's really not that hard to tell if like a motorcycle, it's not really that hard to tell if those fuckers are speeding. But I don't know. And especially with the flow of traffic, then again, she may have been the only one on the street. No.
-180 of the Georgia Code, which reads that, quote, "No person shall drive a vehicle at a speed greater than is reasonable and prudent under the conditions, and having regard for the actual and potential hazards then existing." And Section 40-6-181, which states that no person shall drive a vehicle at a speed in excess of certain maximum limits. In the 1992 case of Brown versus State, the Court of Appeals of Georgia determined that an officer's testimony of his visual estimate of the defendant's speed was legally sufficient to support a speeding conviction, holding that, quote, "Opinion testimony of an eyewitness may be used to establish speed, its credibility being for the jury to determine, and such evidence is..."
I think it's kind of bullshit that they can use visual and take visual testimony to convict you for speeding. I think that's a dangerous thing to have when police officers have quotas. Bro, don't let these police officers lie to you, man. They have fucking quotas for how many tickets they have to give. They have quotas for how many citations they have to issue. They have quotas for all this stuff, man. And a lot of police officers, they're either going to ignore your question, not answer you, or straight up lie to your face. They have quotas. So you have these officers that have quotas for issuing citations, and then you have someone that is maybe doing 5, 10 over, not really being a menace, just doing 5, 10 over. Most of us do 5 to 10 over. I do everywhere I go. 5 to 10. The 10 depends on where I am. If I'm on open stretches of nothing, 10 over. Sometimes even 20 if it's out in the fucking middle of nowhere, or like on back roads and stuff like that. The only person I'm endangering is myself at that point. But visual account in a world where it's literally their discretion, and where they literally get rewarded for reaching a certain amount of citations. That's just so stupid. That's so dumb. Both of those shouldn't exist in the same world. Because it incentivizes the officer with visual testimony. It incentivizes them to lie or stretch the truth. Maybe not even lie, but just like, I don't know, the benefit of the doubt goes out the window. Like, oh, that person was doing 64 in a 65. That's very negligible. That's very, very close. It could go either fucking way. So now you're doing 1 under, but the police officer says you were doing 1 over. Do you really pay attention to how fast you're going every single second that you're in the car? So now it's your word against the word of law enforcement. And guess who always wins that? Law enforcement. It's it's horse shit.
Sufficient to authorize a jury to conclude that the speeding laws have been violated. Similarly, in the 2002 case of Stone versus State, the Court of Appeals upheld a conviction based solely on the visual estimate of speed made by an officer because, quote, an officer's estimate of speed is sufficient to support a conviction on a speeding violation. The same evidentiary standard would apply to a reckless driving charge.
Well, if that's going to be the case, then you need to get rid of the quota for police officers. I'm telling you, bro, this only incentivizes poor behavior. That's it. You just have to hope and pray that the officer's in a good mood that day.
Charge, which, according to Section 40-6-390 of the Georgia Code, occurs when an individual, quote, drives any vehicle in reckless disregard for the safety of persons or property. In the 2003 case of Fraser versus State, the Court of Appeals of Georgia concluded that, quote, speeding drives any vehicle in reckless disregard for the safety of persons or property. Charge, which, according to Section 40-6-390 of the Georgia Code, occurs when an individual, quote, drives any vehicle in reckless disregard for the safety of persons or property.
Then why do we still get tickets for seatbelts? Why do we still get tickets for seatbelts? For me, that is like just the most horseshit law. Why are you going to cite me and ticket me for my life when it clearly states right here, any person who drives any vehicle in reckless disregard for the safety of persons or property. Persons meaning other fucking people. Property meaning not your own. So, the whole seatbelt thing. If I don't wear my seatbelt, are you any less safe if you're in your car? No. If I'm speeding without a seatbelt, are you any less safe because I'm not wearing my seatbelt? No. It's just like someone that can't swim goes out into the ocean without fucking floaties or a life jacket. Are you gonna drown because that person is not wearing a floaty or a life jacket? No, they'll drown. The whole seatbelt thing, bro, it's always irritated me. Always. Like, it's my fucking life. I can do whatever the fuck I want to goddamn do with it. If I want to put it in danger by not wearing a seatbelt, I should be allowed to do so. And as long as women can kill their children at fucking 6, 7, 8 months of fucking pregnancy, I shouldn't have to wear a goddamn seatbelt. That's just me, though.
Individual, quote, drives any vehicle in reckless disregard for the safety of persons or property. In the 2003 case of Fraser versus State, the Court of Appeals of Georgia concluded that, quote, speeding, unaccompanied by other traffic violations, can form the basis for a reckless driving conviction if the state presents evidence that a defendant was driving at an excessive rate of speed given the posted speed limit and the driving conditions existing at the time. Considering these Georgia case law precedents, a court would almost certainly find that Officer Brown's testimony regarding her visual estimation of Ms. Webb's speed was sufficient evidence to sustain a conviction for speeding and possibly reckless driving. Although a jury could find that her admission that she...
Nissan Juke, Roth, and Jeff. What's going on, guys? How are y'all? And there's no mods in here. Jeff, at all. The only mod I have is Desiree. I don't plan on adding any more. I don't plan on making any more, at least for YouTube. Anyway, there will be only one moderator on YouTube. I have 3 on Twitch, 1 on Kick. The days of me having multiple mods, over. Never again. Never doing that. I learned my lesson with that.
She did not know the exact speed made her testimony less credible. However, it's important to recognize that this standard is specific to Georgia law, and some other states prohibit convictions based solely on visual estimates of speed.
No, but you can use the fact that you were going whatever speed and she went past you. Mm-hmm. It's on camera, so you're going to have a back speed. You're going to have the fact that you went 90 to catch up to her. You're going to have too fast for conditions. And
yeah, I mean, that's unacceptable. I told her, I said, you know the roads are wet, correct? You're running late for work and you're going above 80
right.
to get to work. I said, call. So do not do that and put people's lives in jeopardy.
Yeah.
So, my CAD just froze on me, so I'm restarting it right now. What do you think? Or just tickets?
Yeah, just a ticket. What are you thinking?
Are you? Okay, hold on.
It's all good, Jeff.
Thank you.
I was just letting you know.
Yeah, sorry, she did it. Unavailable. My CAD's not working. Who's that?
A head, R tail.
Okay.
Off camera, Officer Wilson pulls up a coin flip app on her phone and states, quote, A head, R tail, meaning that if the coin lands on heads, then Ms. Webb should be arrested. But if the coin lands on tails, she should be released. Regardless of the result, Officer Brown would have...
Y'all are fucking dog shit. Y'all are absolutely fucking dog shit. I'm glad y'all got fired, actually. Y'all are gonna leave someone's freedom up to... What are you, fucking Harvey Two-Face? You just gonna leave that shit up to chance? I'm glad y'all got fired. Y'all deserve to get fired. Go fire up that fucking OnlyFans. One of y'all is slightly attractive. Go fire up that OnlyFans. You dirtbag motherfuckers.
have been within her authority to arrest Ms. Webb under both Georgia law and the U.S. Constitution.
If anything, this should be a simple speeding ticket. And maybe she gets points on her license. And that's about it. Y'all are really gonna ruin this woman's fucking day. She's just trying to get to work. Yes, speeding is not good. I understand this. People can be hurt. You can hurt yourself. Although the hurting of yourself, I really just feel like that shouldn't be a fucking law. But y'all are dog shit.
Under Section 40-6-1 of the Georgia Code, most traffic offenses in the state are criminal misdemeanors, including speeding and reckless driving. And Section 17-4-20 allows officers to arrest individuals for crimes without a warrant if, quote, the offense is committed in such officer's presence. Even if state law did not allow for arrests for these offenses, the Supreme Court has established a blanket rule that if a warrantless arrest for an offense committed in the officer's presence is supported by probable cause, it is constitutionally permissible. In the 2001 case of Atwater versus City of Lago Vista, the Supreme Court held that, quote, if an officer has probable cause to believe that an individual has committed even a very minor criminal offense in his presence, he may, without violating the Fourth Amendment, arrest the offender, despite noting that the incidents of the arrest in question were, quote, merely gratuitous humiliations imposed by a police officer who was, at best, exercising extremely poor judgment. The Supreme Court later affirmed and expanded this decision in the 2008 case of Virginia versus Moore, concluding that, quote, warrantless arrests for crimes committed in the presence of an arresting officer are reasonable under the Constitution, and that while states are free to regulate such arrests however they desire, state restrictions do not alter the Fourth Amendment's protections. Given the broad discretion given to officers in making arrests, a court would likely uphold the constitutionality of an arrest decision based on a coin toss, as long as the arrest was supported by probable cause. Nonetheless, in some jurisdictions, these actions would violate departmental policies. For example, the Georgia Department of Public Safety Policy Manual identifies certain circumstances when traffic offenders can be arrested, and all other custodial traffic arrests are prohibited.
Bro, she was just speeding. You really are gonna put this lady in fucking handcuffs because she was speeding? Did you run her in for? I'm pretty sure her insurance is good. I'm pretty sure her registration is good. I'm pretty sure she's not a repeat violator, a repeat offender, a habitual speeder. She was speeding, bro. She was late to work. She's experiencing what 95% of everyone in this country has experienced at one point in their life. Fuck, I'm goddamn late, man. And if I don't die on the way, I'm dead anyways. Right? So it's just like, oh, y'all are ass.
The Roswell Police Department Policy and Procedures Manual, on the other hand, does not specifically limit traffic arrests, but it does require that, quote, whenever appropriate, an officer should use alternatives to physical arrest by issuing citations.
Yes.
However, by deciding whether to arrest Ms. Webb based on a coin flip, the officers likely violated another section of the Roswell Manual, which states that, quote, police officers, having a position of trust and civic responsibility, should so conduct themselves as to merit the confidence and respect of the public and fellow...
No, I can't remember this. I think she was doing 80 and a 60. And I think the reason the officer was so mad was that the roads were wet. Like, man, as a police officer, getting mad is not your job. Your job is to uphold the law. You're not supposed to be mad and or happy. your feelings mean shit. Your feelings are moot, void, non-existent, don't matter. Your job is to sit there and render a public fucking service. Right now, you're not rendering a fucking public service. You're dicking with a civilian. That's it. You're dicking with a civilian. She was doing 80, and what I presume is probably like a 60 or something like that, which I fucking did a couple days ago, bro. I was crossing the bridge from Georgia to South Carolina, because I live very close to the border. I was crossing the bridge, and bro, the speed limit on this 4-lane road, that there's maybe only 1 or 2 cars on this road at any given point, and never any cops, has a speed limit of 65. Bro, I do 85. I'm the only one on it. And whoever's not on it, guess what? They're fucking behind me. That's it. And I don't know, if I started seeing cops more often on this road, I probably would do the speed limit, but there's never any cops. It's a 4-lane fucking road. It's a big ass road. It's like a small highway, but it connects to just, rural areas. And so I do 85 there. These officers are jackasses. Yeah, it's a mandatory ticket, Don, but they're literally playing, let's flip a coin if we should put handcuffs on her. Or just give her a citation and let her go. Are you fucking kidding me? That's crazy. I don't understand.
Officers. The policy also requires that officers, quote, conduct themselves in such a manner as to reflect a favorable image on themselves and the Roswell Police Department. Members will consider it their duty to be of service to the general public and to render that service in a kind, considerate, and patient manner.
This is tail right.
Yeah, so really.
23.
Michael Jordan? Alright. So I got too fast for, let me write this down.
Too fast for conditions.
Is it reckless?
Yeah, you can do reckless. And then
I don't understand that when they said too fast for conditions. I don't understand that one. The speed limit is the speed limit, not the weather. Too fast for conditions? If the speed limit is 50 and it's raining, I'm doing 50. I'm not slowing down to 35. I'm keeping with the speed. If everyone else wants to stay behind me, that's fine, bitch. I'll see you at 7. But I'm doing, even if it's raining, I'm doing 50. I'm not going over the speed limit like I usually do if it's adverse weather conditions, but that one makes no sense.
speeding. And you're just going to have to mark the pace one instead of the...
I mean, either way, the speed limit here is what, 45?
Yeah.
45.
Okay, 80 and a 45. Is there anyone else on the road? I haven't heard not one car pass while they've been sitting in their car. Like, you know how you can hear cars passing, you can hear just, you know, the ambient noise of traffic and shit when you're standing on the side of the road. Even through their cameras, you'd be able to hear this shit. I've not heard one car go by. Not one. And it's, what, probably early in the morning? It's probably like, well, she's late for work, so let's just assume she had to be at work at 8 or 9. It's maybe 9:30, 10 in the morning. Everyone's already at work. All the kids are already in school, already in class. There's probably not that much traffic right now at the moment. You have that grace period between 7 a.m. and 11 a.m. where traffic kind of just fucking dies. And she's like, oh, well, I'm late. Roads are a little bit empty. Yeah, it's wet, but I gotta go, right? We've all done this. We've all done this. Oh, these officers are bitches, bro. Really.
She was going way. I mean, because I haven't done one like speeding like that, so that's why I'm a little bit unsure.
You're gonna do the patrol vehicle spot, and then it's gonna ask you for moving or not moving, and you're gonna do moving.
Can you help me do these dang tickets? My CAD won't even log me in.
All it would be, bro, I've never actually seen someone go to jail for speeding. It's always been a citation. It's always been a ticket. I had a buddy that he was on I-85 going to Atlanta, and he was doing like 115 miles an hour on I-85. I don't know if you've ever been on I-85 or driven down south in Georgia, but on on like the really important highways, the speed limit's like 75. 75. My man's was doing 115. He got points off his license. He got he was now technically considered a super speeder, and he got a hefty fucking ticket. And it was one of those tickets to the point where if he sped again, the next time if he got pulled over for even doing 1 mile over, he probably would have gotten arrested. Repeat offenders, all this type of shit. This looks like someone's fucking secretary that's like, fuck, oh my god, I'm fired if I'm late. And now you might have already got fired had you gone to jail because of these stupid bitches.
Alright, I'm gonna go. Yeah, that's not okay.
You know, conservatives
Look at that road. Look at all that traffic on that road. Fucking none.
are looking for ways to move their money away from these companies that just trample.
Yeah. Alright, man. Do me a favor and step out of the vehicle for me. Put the phone down.
Why am I
Put your
doing
phone down. Step out of the vehicle. Turn around, put your hands
Y'all are
behind your back.
bitches.
Because, ma'am, you're driving entirely too fast.
No. Tell the fucking truth, you corrupt fucking pig bitch. Tell the fucking truth. We're arresting you because we flipped a fucking coin. We could have let you go. We could have just given you a ticket worth the maximum amount. And believe me, man, no one likes paying tickets. No one likes paying tickets. You could get a ticket for literally $3. The fact that you have to pay that $3 and you have to go through the whole fucking arduous process of paying a ticket is tedious and annoying. It doesn't even matter if the ticket's for 75 cents. It's already a pain in the ass to pay these tickets, which is why anytime I've ever gotten a ticket, I've always waited until the last fucking day. Always. Every single time. Y'all, tell her the truth. You're going to jail because we flipped a fucking coin. And we're garbage at our job. I'm so glad y'all got fired.
Conditions, you put a lot of people's lives in jeopardy, okay?
This is the type of officer, like, at some point in her career, she'd plant evidence. That's just the kind of vibe I get from this police officer. At some point in her career, she would plant evidence on somebody just for an arrest. That's like, She's acting like detectives and prosecutors and court employees work. They don't give a fuck about you, bro. They just give a fuck about a conviction. That's it. They don't give a fuck about your day. They don't give a fuck about your life. They don't give a fuck about what you have going on. They don't give a fuck about if you have 3 kids or 4 kids or you got 2 jobs or you're just like struggling in life at the moment. They could give a fuck, bro. They're just after that conviction. And this officer reminds me of that. You're just after an arrest. Hey guys, I did a good job. I caught somebody today. I could have let him go because it wasn't that big of a deal. Wasn't that bad. You know, she would have learned her lesson, but I got her ass. Yeah, I'm awesome. No, you're not. You're a piece of shit. Glad you got fired.
Blocking these so that they don't tighten on you. You're being a favor and stuff in
You're
front
the
of my
type to
vehicle,
plant
man.
evidence, bro. I can just see it in the way you behave.
Step in front of my patrol vehicle. Do you have anything? Do you have anything in your pockets? Do you have anything on you? Poke, stick, or stab me? Any drugs, paraphernalia, anything like that? Okay.
Yeah, because that's exactly what people take on their way to fucking work. Man. Like, pipes, needles, and drug paraphernalia. That's exactly what she needed for her first shift at Aflac. Yeah. Yeah, officer. You fucking moron.
You have a Ron. Turn to the side for me. Here, move Humbercats. I'm just gonna shake this out, okay? Alright. Do me a favor, step over here. It's my patrol vehicle. Have a seat for me. We're gonna buckle you in, okay?
Y'all are garbage. Y'all are absolute garbage.
RDR 390R.
Officer, let me tell you something. You know what would happen to you in the military? I don't even know if I can say it.
Alpha 1 in custody.
A little bit of blue on blue, that's what would fucking happen. A little bit of blue on blue, that's what would happen to you. If you were in the military and you went to combat, you know how you would perish? Fratricide. You seem like the type of person that would fuck over a fellow officer too. That's just like, if you're this goddamn petty, you would fuck over a fellow officer. You would. I can just tell, man. It's like, met bitches like you before. And it's Roswell, bro. I've been to Roswell. It's not a bad place. It's not. These officers are bored. They are fucking bored. Do you really think a Metro police officer in the Atlanta area would have done this to this lady? Probably not. But it's fucking Roswell, bro. I've been to Roswell. Roswell is a very, very well-off area. Lots of neighborhoods with big houses. Lots of, you know, well-off people. 1% type people. They bored, bro. They bored. There's not the amount of, I don't really think that there's the amount of, you know, drug peddling and hardcore gang banging and street crime in Roswell like there is in, you know, the inner city of fucking Atlanta. So these cops are bored out of their fucking mind. Which, oh my god, dude. The type of police officer I would be is I would get annoyed, really, if I had to pull somebody over. Like, man, I just wanted to go this whole fucking day and just chill. I just wanted to ride around, eat my fucking Doritos, eat my fucking jalapeno Cheetos, maybe scope out a couple of things that I need to scope out, and he's doing 55 and a 60. And like, even for stuff like this, I'd be like, here's your ticket. All right, cool. I'm fucking leaving. You don't have any questions. Please don't have any questions. No? Okay, thank God. Going back to the car, I'm going back to chilling. It's like,
Alpha 1, can you please set me 85?
Look at all that drug
Here,
paraphernalia.
Officer Brown begins searching Ms. Webb's vehicle. While officers cannot search an individual's vehicle based solely on a traffic violation, there are many instances where officers may conduct warrantless searches of vehicles. First, it's essential to remember that officers can
I was literally about to say that. And that was going to be my next question, but he answered it.
always search a vehicle with its owner's consent, and they do not need probable cause to request permission to search. As the Supreme Court first held in the 1925 case of Carroll versus the United States, officers...
Guys, this is why you never let police officers search your stuff. I don't care if you're innocent. I don't care if you're the best... I don't care if you're citizen of the fucking year, okay? I don't care if you've never even killed a fly. I don't care if you're the most innocent, the most law-abiding. Never, under any circumstance, let police search your vehicle warrantless. Make them work for it. Make them earn it. Man, make them earn it. If they really want to do... And that's when you'll actually see if the whole entire situation is worth their time. Sometimes they really just want to search you without permission. They would, in a perfect world, they would prefer that. Search you without permission. But once you give up that permission, they can do, say, whatever the fuck they want. Man, what if you're in the presence of a dirty cop? Can I search your car? Yeah, sure, I got nothing to hide. And then they come back with a bag of weed. Not yours. Wasn't in your car. But he said it was. Your word against theirs. Never let police officers search your shit, bro. Warrant. Go get one. Actually, you know what? Name and badge number. Go get a warrant and bring me your fucking supervisor right now. I'm not playing this game with y'all.
Can also conduct warrantless searches of automobiles based on probable cause to believe that the vehicle contained evidence of a crime without violating the Fourth Amendment. Similarly, in the 1991 case of California versus Acevedo, the Supreme Court concluded that officers can search closed containers inside of vehicles without a warrant if the search is supported by probable cause. However, in this situation, it appears that Officer Brown was actually taking an inventory of the items in the vehicle in preparation for it to be towed. In the 1976 case of South Dakota versus Opperman, the Supreme Court explained that, quote, when vehicles are impounded, local police departments generally follow a routine practice of securing and inventorying the automobile's contents. These procedures developed in response to three distinct needs: the protection of the owner's property while it remains in police custody, the protection of the police against claims or disputes over lost or stolen property, and the protection of the police from potential danger. For this reason, when officers searched and inventoried an impounded vehicle, the court concluded that, quote, in following standard police procedures prevailing throughout the country and approved by the overwhelming majority of courts, the conduct of the police was not unreasonable under the Fourth Amendment. Here, the Roswell Police Department Policy and Procedures Manual mandates that, quote, members of this department will inventory and document the contents of every vehicle being impounded. Because Officer Brown appeared to be complying with this policy when searching Ms. Webb's vehicle, a court would probably conclude that this search was constitutional.
I don't really have any problem with that type of search, really, because I don't want to lose shit, right? My car gets impounded. I don't want to lose anything. I don't want to fucking, like, that'd be my main concern. Like, can you make sure that everything stays in my fucking car? Please, can you make sure I get my phone back, my wallet, hell, even my fucking tobacco? I want everything back, right? So, I guess that's fine. I can agree to that, really. But everything else that's happened up to this point, I can't agree with at all.
Take your phone with you. Now your makeup bags and all that. Is it okay to leave those in the car? You can make a phone call, but that's all you can do. If you want to call them, you're allowed to call them, but... Okay. Give me 1 second, I'll let you call them, okay?
Dude, this is a horrible gaming experience. How do you live like this?
It's crazy.
I don't know, Linus. Can't you just build me one? Do I look...
And dude, this is actually the perfect video for anyone that ever says this dumb retarded sentence out loud. Police only fuck with black people. Police only fuck with the African Americans. Police only fuck with the people of color, the minorities. This is the perfect video for that. Are you sure about that? Okay then. All right. Shut the fuck up. Astronomuses, what's good?
Where does he live?
Bro,
Okay.
I'm done talking at this point, really. If I was that girl, I'm done talking.
Have a good day, sir.
There's no reason that I should be able to go right now.
Yeah, there's none.
Ms. Webb was arrested and charged with going too fast for conditions and reckless driving, but the charges were later dropped. On July 18th, 2018, Roswell Police Chief Rusty Grant denounced the officer's behavior in a video statement posted on Facebook and stated that the department was conducting a, quote, top-down assessment of the department and bringing in an outside consultant to perform an audit. On July 26, 2018, Officer Brown and Officer Wilson were both fired after the internal investigation was completed. Overall, Officer
Fire up that OnlyFans. Well, you fire up the OnlyFans. You, ma'am, you're busted. But you could probably make you could probably make it. Just you can title your first post "Ex-police officer arrests herself in naughty lingerie." There you go. I've already started it for you. You're fucking welcome, free of charge.
Brown and Officer Wilson get an F for exercising poor discretion by choosing to arrest Ms. Webb instead of citing her for speeding, violating several aspects of departmental policy and general policing standards, and for demonstrating poor character and an overall questionable ethical aptitude. There is no doubt that a majority of Officer Brown's conduct was lawful. However, it could certainly be argued that while Officer Brown's actions didn't necessarily...
No, bro, y'all left it up to chance. Y'all left it up to chance. And regardless, take out the coin flip. Take out the coin flip, okay? Remove that from the equation. Without that coin flip, maybe y'all get suspended. Reprimanded. Suspended 30 days without pay. Leave of absence. But you put that coin flip in there, and that's just like, that's, I don't want to use the word criminal, really, because it seems like they did everything by the book. You're being petty, bro. No one gets arrested for speeding, man, unless this is like the 18th time that you've been pulled over. I saw, remember the girl that was losing her mind on the police officers on the Code Blue Cam videos? And she was just like, the whole town knew who the fuck she was. Every police officer knew who the fuck she was. Bro, she had been pulled over an excess of like 7 times. And never gone, and all for traffic violations. And had never gone to jail. Ever. Not one time. Y'all are fucking idiots.
Violate the law, there are serious ethical questions to be raised about hinging the decision to arrest someone on the flip of a coin. A large part of police work is making the most reasonable and ethical decision possible within the bounds of an officer's authority. Most officers are required to take the law enforcement oath of honor along with their oaths to the federal and state constitution. The oath of honor explicitly promotes accountability and maintaining high ethical standards. And officers who neglect to consider the ethicality of their decision.
Yo, Jeff, take it easy, man. I'll see you on Kick in a little bit. 2018 was when they got fired. I think they allegedly went the spicy site route a while ago. It's their only play. It's their only play. Like, I feel like a convicted felon would have a better chance at landing a job before they do. Like, you were law enforcement and got fired from law enforcement for being dirty. Do you think anyone's gonna hire you? No, man. You had so much power. You were charged with a lot of power and responsibility. And you fucked that. You fucked that all the way. Not to mention, y'all are cops. I doubt that y'all have anything in your back pocket to do after being a cop, man. Like, I doubt that you went to college, got a master's degree, and said, you know what? I'd rather just be a cop. So it's not like you can have anything to fall back on. I doubt y'all have any kind of degrees or higher education or any of that stuff. So off to OnlyFans you go, you dirty bitches. Yeah, Nissan, the reason you barely see me here on YouTube is because I only stream like once a week here, and I only upload once a week here. And when I upload, I don't even upload every day. I upload once a week, and I'll upload 7 videos in one day. That's about the only times you'll see me. If you want to see more streams, then just make sure you go over to Twitch or Kick or Rumble, where you can actually watch all my streams in their entirety.
Decisions are essentially betraying this oath and failing to fulfill half of their.
Okay, that's all I needed. I don't really need to see. Oh, wait, is this a. Hold on.
Officer's misconduct. As for Ms. Webb, I cannot rightfully issue a grade to an individual who had no control over the dynamics or outcome of this interaction at any point. When Officer Brown initially approached Ms. Webb and informed her that she was traveling over 80 miles per hour, it seemed to genuinely shock her, and Officer Brown later admitted that she didn't really know how fast Ms. Webb was going. This brings the entire stop into question, and there is an argument to be made that
you didn't exactly know how fast she was going, and on top of that, you had no speed detection in your squad car. And on top of that, you left it up to chance by flipping a fucking coin to determine her guilt. Yo, this isn't The Dark Knight Rises, motherfucker, and you're not Scarecrow. Like, I don't know what the fuck you were thinking. And you have a body cam. You have a body cam, man. Like, you essentially did this. Yo, what's up? We live, bro. What's going on? We about to rob this bank, homie. Yeah, we live on Instagram. We're gonna rob this bank. Yo, get down, bitch. I'm not gonna tell you again. We live. That's exactly what you did. Are you ill? You fucking idiot. I don't understand. No, remember Astronomuses in The Dark Knight Rises where Scarecrow is literally the judge, the jury, and the executioner? He's like, what do you want, death or exile? You're out of your goddamn mind if you think I'm walking on that ice. Okay, fine. Death. by Exile. Like, I'm talking about that. I'm not talking about, yeah, I know Two-Face. I already mentioned that, but just like that level of...
But no verifiable evidence exists to show that this stop was initiated on a lawful basis. Ultimately, all the charges against Ms. Webb were dropped, and although she was visibly upset in the body camera footage, her ability to remain calm and compliant likely contributed to her charges being dismissed. I commend Ms. Webb for carrying herself well throughout the interaction, and...
Yeah, I can't say, oh, you haven't seen Dark Knight Rises? Come on now. Come on now. That's unfortunate. It's not as good as The Dark Knight. Nothing is as good as The Dark Knight. Not even the first one was as good as The Dark Knight. The Dark Knight was in my opinion the best of the trilogy. But I don't know, Dark Knight Rises was pretty solid. Funny how Scarecrow was yeah, dude, you're right, he was. He was in every single movie. Every single movie. It's a shame that they didn't do more with Scarecrow, really, seeing as how he was in all 3 films. And by the way, something y'all might not have known, Cillian Murphy was actually supposed to play Batman. He would actually audition for Batman and everything. But they chose Christian Bale. But whenever Cillian Murphy did his screen test and his audition, they were like, you know what, man? You're not going to play Batman, but we do have a good character that you can play. Like, you're on it, man. And they gave him Scarecrow, and he took it. So, all right, that's it for this one. Before I get even more irritated. Seeing how Batman is my favorite hero, I don't know how I haven't seen the trilogy. Maybe I was young. I don't know. Well, it's a fantastic series. It's a fantastic trilogy. The first one... Oh, Ra's al Ghul was in 2 of the movies. Not so much in the... And another thing that y'all might not have known about the Batman trilogy with Christopher Nolan, Christian Bale, and all that stuff, is that these movies, they made them with no intention on making a sequel. So the first Batman movie... They made that movie with no intention on The Dark Knight. And then they made The Dark Knight, and they made The Dark Knight with no intention on The Dark Knight Rises. And then they made The Dark Knight Rises. And you can see it in the films, how, like, you know, the story carries over, but it doesn't at the same time. You're essentially watching a brand new movie that they just, like, masterfully interweaved with one another. It's like, it's pretty crazy how they did it. I was before Heath Ledger died, I was so fucking pumped for seeing what would happen next with Joker and the Batman in like the 3rd movie. But then he died, and then the Joker died as well in my eyes. No one else really needs to play that character. Or even do anything with that character. I mean, yeah, maybe one day we'll get more. We'll get another version that's just, but I don't even know if it'll live up to it. So I don't really need to see any more of the Joker. And to be completely honest, I think I'm pretty good on Batman, bro. Batman and Spider-Man, I am good. They could not make and it's not that I don't like the characters. I love Batman. And Spider-Man was my shit when I was a kid. But these 2 characters have dominated the movie making business for fucking decades now. Like, decades. I don't know how Spider-Man is still popular, bro. It came out in 2000. 2002, actually. Yeah. It came out in 2002. We're about to be in 2024 and they're still pumping out Spider-Man movies. I don't know how people haven't gotten over it yet. And I'm not even talking shit about the character. It's just like, bro, enough. Can we get another hero? Can we get something else? Like, all the heroes in the goddamn world, and it's just like they stay on Spider-Man and Batman. I get it, man. Vigilante, he could be anybody, and blah, 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 and world's greatest detective. I understand the appeal. I do. But fucking do something else. They don't want to. Really. And Batman has been a thing since before I was, like, Batman movies, they've stayed consistent since before I was born. It's like, how much longer are y'all gonna milk this shit? Really? Again, love the characters, but it's just like, there's a slew of, a whole bunch of different other ones. You know what? Instead of hero movies, let's get a villain movie. And not even anti-villains like fucking Venom or anything. Let's get like an actual villain movie, like a villain origin story where they're carrying out their villainous plans, and then the hero is the side character. The hero is the supporting actor. The hero is in the background. I'd like to see that. I was actually pretty excited because I heard rumors a couple years ago that they were going to make a movie about the Sinister Six. The Sinister Six for Spider-Man. And I was like, I would fucking love that. An entire movie on villains? That's why I was so hyped for the Suicide Squad, only to be disappointed. Which was unfortunate, but... what can you do? Alright. I don't even know what the fuck's next. I'm gonna turn this back on. Fucking hot. Yeah. OG Spider-Man movies are great, they are. I think the OG Spider-Man movies, I think the one with Dr. Octavius is probably like my favorite. Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man 1 was good for an origin story or whatever. And then Spider-Man 2 with Doc Ock, and like that entire movie was fantastic. And then Spider-Man 3, it was okay. It was okay. The thing about Spider-Man 3 is that there was just so much crying in the movie. I had to see MJ cry. I had to see fucking Harry cry. I had to see Peter cry. I had to see Aunt May cry. There were so many tears in that film that I was just like, I don't like this at all. Period. Like, can y'all stop fucking crying? Can y'all stop being in y'all's goddamn feelings? Like, for 10 minutes? It was just... Oh, and then emo Peter Parker, that Bully Maguire. Cringe at first, but as time went on, the memes just made it funny and made it endearing, really, for the most part. Alright. Now let's watch some Hodge Twins. What happened? Don't say that, Katai. Every time you say something like that, I think it makes me think my stream crashed. Plus, Mary Jane was kind of an asshole to Peter in Spider-Man 2 and Spider-Man 3. My least favorite character. Mary Jane. Least favorite character. Why? She's useless. Pointless. Absolutely pointless. I mean, at least Pepper Potts put on the fucking Iron Man suit and, you know, helped a little bit, right? Helped. Lended a hand was, you know, useful, but Mary Jane was least favorite character. And then the next movie, the next with Andrew Garfield, The Amazing Spider-Man, Gwen Stacy, equally as worthless. Equally as worthless, equally as annoying, equally as get the fuck out of the way. And it's just like, these people that make these movies, like, do y'all not understand who your fan base is? Males between the ages of 8 and 38. That's your target audience. Males. Nerdy fucking dudes and nerdy fucking kids that want to see superhero shit. Not a love story, not a love triangle, not fucking wah, I can't get a girlfriend. No. You cut straight to the action and shut the fuck up about everything else. I don't get it. I don't get it. And then with Tom Holland Spider-Man, the only useful motherfucker there is Ned. Ned. MJ, also worthless. Also, she's not as annoying, but downright pointless. Downright pointless. We could have had a whole fucking movie without you. That's why I liked the newest Flash movie. I know that a lot of people didn't like it, right? And it just got like bad reviews. And really, I think that the reason people didn't like, you change the actor of that movie and I guarantee people love it. But because it's Ezra Miller and he's one weird bastard, they didn't like it. But one thing I liked about the movie is that no fucking Iris. No Iris. Nowhere to be found. She was like, she was in the movie for like, I don't know, 10 minutes, if that. And the movie was 2.5 hours. She maybe had like 7 minutes of screen time. Iris is just dude, the love interest is pointless. The love interest is so pointless, and I will die on this hill. You can't convince me, you can't change my mind. The love interest is and always will be pointless. Lois Lane can go suck a fat fucking dick, bro. Like, they're so pointless. But these goddamn companies, oh, we gotta give the female audience something. We gotta give them to root for. That's assuming they even give a fuck as well, bro. They came here for one reason only, to see badassery. And there's no... You remember that one scene in Spider-Man 3 with Tobey Maguire? The one scene in Spider-Man 3 where he takes Gwen to the bar that Mary Jane is working at just to make her jealous. And I'm just like, why? Why? I already knew that Peter Parker was a savage. I didn't need to see this. I didn't need to spend 10 goddamn minutes watching this fucking psychological warfare unfold between lovers. It's so it's gay, bro. It's just gay. And I rarely say that too. It's just it's just gay. That's it. I just can't fucking do it. And same thing goes for the female heroes. Bro, do you really think I give a rat's fuck about Black Canary's love life? Do you really think I give a rat's fuck about... Did you really think I gave a fuck about Scarlet Witch and Vision's relationship in Infinity War? No! Nobody did. They just wanted to see Vision be a badass, but no, he wasn't because they nerfed him into oblivion. It's just... To see dudes fight other dudes and be shirtless. That's what the ladies want to see, but no, instead we get, why don't you love me? I can't tell you who I am because then you'll know and then people will come after you and I just love you way too much to put you in danger. This is why it's the sole purpose why celebrities don't date civilian people, like normal, every regular date people. That's why you will never see someone like Charlize Theron dating the fucking the receipt checker at Walmart. You'll never see it because nothing good ever comes out of it. You take a superhero and you put him in a relationship with a non-superhero that doesn't know shit about shit and can't do shit and isn't capable of shit. How do you think that's gonna work out, bro? The same fucking way as if Brad Pitt were to pick a random fucking stock lady from fucking Target. It wouldn't work. It never works. That's why they stick to dating and marrying their own other fucking celebrities, other rich people, because it's lame, bro. What does it say? When you were in charge of a detention center in the military, did it have a Sally port, or do military bases have a Sally port? Dude, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I don't know what the fuck Sally port is. And then someone asked me earlier about the food and basic training. No, you can't eat sweets at all. You can't eat candy. You can't drink Mountain Dew. You can't do any of that shit. I mean, you could. But guess what's gonna happen when you do? As soon as you leave the dining facility, they're going to smoke the fuck out of you until you throw up exactly what the fuck you just ate. Now, if you go in there and you eat normal and you drink water and or milk, I usually drink chocolate milk because we were allowed to drink milk. I was like, fuck it, I'm just going to make a chocolate because I need some goddamn flavor in my life. And so I did chocolate milk. But if you go in there and you start picking at all the pies and all this fucking bad fucking food, technically, by their own rules, they can't tell you what you can and cannot eat. However, they can make your life a living hell if you eat something that you we're highly encouraged not to. So yes and no at the same time. We're gonna watch this one. Man goes off on ratchet black woman on TikTok. This is by the Hodge twins.
The truth is, you're not the same
Nah, the real truth is that no one fucking cares.
person that you were back then.
Yeah, no one cares. Really, truly, it's kind of crazy.
This black man finna spit some facts.
Okay.
He spit opinions. Well, no, man. These ain't opinions. Man. He's generalizing all black women. No, man. This is reality we live in. Black people ain't black men. They say black men ain't worth a damn. Who say that? Black women? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But who raised them? Y'all talking only y'all talking only trash about black men. Y'all the one raised them. All right, let's go to this guy's video and y'all hear it straight from the horse's mouth. Yeah.
They want to sit around and talk about these black men ain't nothing. These black men ain't that. But they ain't shit. Cause in the last 30 years to 35 years, black men ain't even been in the house to raise.
I was literally gonna say that.
So how y'all gonna talk about these young black boys ain't nothing when you sorry bitches who won't raise them the last 30 years? So if they ain't shit, you the motherfucker won't raise them where they ain't shit. So how you gonna talk about a man? You hoes the one throwed us out for welfare, to get an apartment free, or to get benefits. Instead of y'all want to sit at home and listen at the black man work with a black man with partnership. The shit ain't over. Y'all making it over. The black man, we participate in our children. PTA meet, school, we do still the same shit. But these hoes don't want us in the house. Yeah. They want to kick us out because they want to go trick with this nigga and that nigga and then put us down talking about we don't love our kids and all that. I love my kid, and when these hoes say I don't love
and
my
not just like the black women, but any women. Some of y'all are just fucking worthless. Really. I know what he's talking about.
Kid, go down one of my 3 baby mama and ask me if I'm a deadbeat dad. Cause I'm gonna tell you how I feel about you black hoes. I love black women, Jamaican black, Spanish black. You American bitches, piss on you hoes.
You American bitches, piss on you hoes. Y'all awful.
He said he gonna piss on him. Oh man, piss on him.
That's why all the dudes are going overseas and getting them some fucking European ladies and getting them, you know, ladies that appreciate their men. And even when times get hard, they stick by their men. And this is something that I have noticed, especially in this country, a lot of that doesn't happen a lot in other countries, is that sometimes, yes, you may have a legitimate reason for splitting with your partner and splitting up that family and doing the whole child support, doing the whole child support and doing the whole visitation on Saturdays and stuff like that. But there's a big majority of women in this country that they'll literally do that for the dumbest fucking reasons or the most mundane fucking reasons. Like, they're either bored or not getting enough attention or marriage isn't what they thought it was going to be, blah, 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 and the relationship is going good, but they don't want to do it anymore for other reasons. They straight up just either give up on the relationship when times get hard or they run, right? That's just, I've noticed that a lot lately. Lots of times it's not because the dad is being a bad dad, it's just because, you know, you're just not a good woman. And there's a lot of women that don't want to think that they don't want to place the burden or the fault on themselves. So they just generalize and they say, all you dudes ain't shit. No, what you mean to say is all the dudes that you fuck with ain't shit because you don't know what the fuck you want and you just be out here doing dumb shit not knowing, you can't make up your mind. Can't have your cake and eat it too. So what you mean to say is all the dudes that you fuck with ain't shit. You need to get your priorities together, get your shit together, get your brain together, and stop fucking with these ain't shit motherfuckers. That's just what it is. Yeah, it's and it's funny too, cause like there's a lot of ladies now that they're like, I want a high value man. I want this from a man. I want this. I want that. I want this traditional guy that's just this, and they list off a whole bunch of things. Except, bitch, you ain't a traditional woman. At all. You ain't a traditional woman. You don't cook. You don't clean. You ain't a virgin. You fucking, like, none of that. That's traditional. Not so much the cooking and cleaning. That can be done by both, but virgin is a big part of being traditional. Really. And that's very rare these days, even amongst the girls that are worth having, right? So, it's like, ladies. And I've said it once and I'll say it again. It's not up to the man to chase these ladies. It's not. At all. Whatsoever. Ladies, it is up to you. I've said this before. I'll say it again. It is up to you to chase the man. Because guess what? A guy, a male, at the age of 80, can still have kids. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't. I definitely wouldn't do that. But they can. A female at 80, she ain't pushing kids, bro. She can't even get pregnant at that point. Right? So the burden is on you, ladies. You want this family, you want kids, you want the white picket fence, you want the minivan with the stickers of all your kids on the fucking back of it, you want a golden retriever, you want all this stuff, right? Go get it. But no, everything has to come to you for some reason. Everything has to happen on your terms for some fucking reason. I'm good. Really. I'm good. I can have kids whenever the fuck I want. Everything you want out of life, I can have whenever. Y'all are on a timetable. Y'all need to knock out all this shit before y'all are 40. Bro, my dad had a kid at 40, right? 40 something, I think. Yeah, had a kid at 40. So, dudes can do it. Y'all can't. Y'all don't have time to sit here and dilly-dally around and go from dude to dude to dude to dude to dude and baby daddy after baby daddy after baby daddy and expecting some shit. No, bro. Like, it's just me, though.
Hoes. Man, he makes a strong argument, man.
He does.
It's hard for you to debunk and refute that. What? It's hard for you to debunk his argument, and you can't counter that. Well, black women raising these sorry niggas.
Well, you can't generalize a whole group of women, man, like that.
Well, who's to blame?
You can't generalize a whole group of women, yet all these women are generalizing a whole group of men. I mean, it goes both fucking ways.
Blame. Government came in, hey, you want welfare? That welfare actually destroyed the black family, man, because black women that's when that head roast was invented. I don't need no man. I don't need you. Got too independent. Yeah.
No, women started with that whole I don't need a man bullshit whenever they introduced fucking central air and heating into the workplace.
Yeah, black women, they try to come off as, but that's horrible in all kinds of women. I've dated women that was not black and they got money and, I mean, what's not wrong having money? I'm just saying when they get independent, they get
cocky. They get cocky like, I don't fucking need you. All these years of people telling me I needed to find a man. Well, guess what? I made it without you. Okay, that's cool. You have all the money in the world. You got a nice house. You got a nice car. But guess what you don't have? You don't have a child. You don't have a husband. You don't have a family. You'll never be a grandmother. You'll never have an entire room full of people show up to your 66th birthday, and when you look around, you see your sons, your daughters, their kids, and they're all there for you, and they came from you. You'll never have that. So, yeah, you got a big bank account, you got a lot of money, you got a nice car, but your life is still not fulfilled. And it'll never be. Not without the things that I just mentioned. Like, money comes and goes, man. Family and brothers and sisters and uncles and aunts and grandfathers and just like your whole fucking family tree and lineage, that's what lasts. That lasts more than money. So, go ahead. Be your bad self. Be independent. But when you're 66 years old, sitting by yourself and you're past it, wrinkly as shit and ugly and not even makeup can help you, with nothing to show for all of your awesome gains and all of your awesome toys, what is the point of it? Fucking nothing. Fucking nothing. You probably have 19 cats.
All of them their necks start going. All that neck action to be going. I don't need you. See, white women. What demographic of women just says this? I don't need a man.
I don't think it's placed on a demographic. I think this is on a certain generation of women, not a certain color of women. It's not a demographic. This is the modern day feminist that says that. It's the modern day feminists, the radical ones that are just like, kill all men, we could live without them, and this world would continue without them. That's the kind of women that you're talking about. I don't really think it goes towards a demographic. It's a generation of women that have been led astray and led to think and believe that they can experience and have a fulfilled life with everything that brings life meaning without it. And it's just like, women don't like being told that their purpose is to keep this planet going. They don't like getting told that for some reason. Like, both genders have a job, right? And the job of men is to protect, right? To protect. That's it. Protect and provide. That's the job of men. Whereas in the job of women, your job is to bring brand new people into this world so that this society can continue. Because if you eradicate all men, guess what? We die as a species. Because there's no one else being born, and eventually everyone will die. And then vice versa. Everyone has their roles, man. Biologically, you are wired to give birth. That's why you behave. That's why you have estrogen. That's why you have a uterus. That's why your body's shaped that way. You are built and made for that purpose. And when you don't fulfill that purpose because someone told you that you didn't need to, well, guess what? You don't have to. But in the long run, you will wish that you did. That's what it is, man. Like, do you really think, like, take for instance a wife that has 3 kids, a husband, a house, a car, you know, everything's good, everything's just, you know, going, life is just happening as normal. I guarantee you, that wife of 3 with the husband and the dog and the house and all that stuff is way more happier than all you fucking 60-year-old women living inside of a goddamn mansion by yourself. By yourself, man. I guarantee they're way happier than you will ever be. Like, yeah, you got a Maserati, that's cool and everything. But at the end of the day, does it matter? Does it really matter? A new model is going to come out next year. I'm just saying, bro. It's just...
I think that was invented in black culture, man. Yeah. I mean, you hear white women here. Hey, what do you hear white women. He read about that? Yeah, that's a black slogan. Say it again. I don't need a man. When you think of a woman saying, I don't need a man, do you think of just black women or all women? Black women. He whispered. He said,
again, I'm telling you, it's a generation of women. It's not all women. It's not all women. That's not fair to say. And it's not just black or white. It's just a certain generation. It's a certain generation of women that listen to the wrong people, listen to the wrong thing. And,
The black woman, yeah. This the producer, he was like, it's black woman. Yeah, them niggas. Hey, he gave me that look like the doctors. How's the surgery go? No, he gonna die. That's why he gonna die. He ain't gonna make it. Yeah, he gonna make it. Get your affairs in order. He's been there 6 hours and already told me this nigga's heart done stopped 20 times. You crazy as hell, man. Yeah, you go on YouTube, man. You find a lot of black women. I don't need a man. I'm independent. Hey, I've dated black women, and I've dated them too, man. Yeah.
It's so funny, bro, how that whole sentence, bro, is just like, it's so cocky, and it's so, like, even the most misogynistic of men will agree that we need women. Y'all are essential for the survival of this planet. Y'all are, man. Just like we are, right? But to say that you could live without the gender that, I don't know, upkeeps the roads that you drive on, maintains the electricity that you take advantage of, builds the bridges that you take to travel, maintains the airplanes that you use to travel, essentially just, the ones responsible for building the modern society that y'all take advantage of every day. I think it's downright fucking crazy that y'all think y'all could survive without men. This is wild to me. Because if all men disappeared right now, who would do underwater welding? You? Okay, I'd love to see that. Who would do construction? You? I'd love to see that. Who would build buildings? Who would make cars? Who would... You? I'd love to see it. Prove it. Man, prove it. But y'all don't. Y'all don't, man. Every single thing y'all take advantage. And let's look at it in the fact of... Let's look at it like this. Y'all here all day talking about, I don't need a man. What if someone breaks into your house? What if someone breaks in your house? Who you calling? Police, right? Male-dominated job. And as a female, biologically, you're weaker. You're not as big. And anyone that breaks into your house looking to do you harm, and there ain't a man there, guess what? They will do you harm. You don't need a man, are you sure? Okay. That's crazy.
And once that relationship was over, I was like, you know what? Never again. Yeah, I got married to a black woman. Yeah, I got married. I said, nah, I ain't dating black. I was like, you know what? Not at that time did I make that decision, but I was dating. Yeah. And I was looking, and then I was like, hold up. You know what it seemed like? Man, I ain't done talking. I was still dating black women, but when I was dating black women, I would see these characteristics that would remind me of my ex. Mm-hmm. And then I started dating these other races. I said, man, this is a drastic fucking change. Now, we're not trying to say all black women are bad. There's some real good black women. Like my sister's one of them. I don't know about the rest of them niggas. No, it's just, I don't know. Yeah, man, it's just a broken, you know what it is?
Like, do you think that, let's go back to caveman times. Do you really think that those ladies were saying, I don't need a man. I can go out right now and I can kill that woolly mammoth by myself. I don't need any help. I don't need a man. I don't need a Neanderthal. I don't need nothing. I can kill that woolly mammoth by myself. I can fucking brave this fucking ice age by myself. I can travel and explore new continents by myself. I can progress this society by building by myself. Y'all didn't do it fucking thousands of years ago. It makes you think you can do it now. You need us and we need you. That's the crazy part. Men know that we need y'all. We know this deep down. Even the most misogynistic fucking man on this planet knows that we need women. But some of y'all out here actually think that this world, this country would still go without a hitch without us. That's crazy. That's wild.
What? The broken families, man. They come from broken families, man. Raised by the grandmas. You know what I'm saying, right? Yeah. Like, I don't mean to generalize all black women, but they're like real, like. No, you ain't generalizing black women.
I just feel like the whole feminist thing, bro. Y'all are there. Like, I don't even understand. Y'all are there. Like, back in the 60s, like, back then, women's rights was about being able to go to work, voting, having the same basic rights as everybody else, as the other gender. That's what they were marching for, and I understand that. I wholeheartedly understand that. The right to work, the right to employment, the right to vote, the right to do whatever the fuck you want to do. I get that. Because it's fair. But here's the problem. Y'all accomplished those things. And bravo. You accomplished it. What is there left to accomplish? Feminists? What? Because I hear y'all still complaining all the fucking time. Name one right that men have today that women don't. Do it. Just one, bro. One. Name one. Name one right that men have that you don't. I'm just asking for one. Just one singular thing. Okay? Oh, wait. I got all the time in the world. I will wait. So, name one.
Well, that's black culture. That's the black woman. I don't need a man. I learned that real quick, man. My first wife, she was black. Every time we got in an argument, she would leave. I'm like, damn, what happened to death do us part?
Hey, at least she didn't ask you to leave. That's perfect. You get to sleep in the bed.
Went to her mama's house. And then we'd make up and then finally, man, I said, I'm tired of chasing this bitch.
They think that men need a curfew so they can walk safely at night. Did you know that most of the victims of violent crimes are men? Most of the victims of violent crimes are men, for the most part. So if you want to actually sit here and have this conversation with that, it's more dangerous for men to walk around at night than it is for you females. And why the fuck are y'all walking around at night anyways? Why can't you just do what all these suburban white women do and just go to the mall if you want to walk? I used to work at Hollister when I was 17 years old, and I would see all these old white ladies just speed walking through the fucking mall. And at first I was confused. I was like, and we ain't even open yet. And they're like, is it Black Friday? Can't be. It's fucking July. And they would just be walking, power walking, doing their exercises in the mall. There was people there. There was already security there. They felt fucking safe. What, let me guess, you can't go to the mall? You too good to go to the mall? No. You want to get your workout in a dark alley, in a bad neighborhood, at midnight. The fuck?
I'm going up the road trying to get her. Babe, come back. Yeah. You know what? Fuck.
Did you give your friends free shit when you worked at Hollister? No, I gave myself free shit when I worked at Hollister. If I was gonna steal, I wasn't gonna steal so that they could get an advantage. If I was gonna steal, I was gonna make sure that I was doing it for myself. Fuck them. You really think I'm gonna put myself in the way of jail for you so that you can have some jeans and a jacket? Nah, hell no. That's going to me, son. Fuck that.
Fuck you, bitch. Burn up all this damn gas chasing you. I ain't ever coming back down here. You know? It's just exhausted, man. A black woman too, man, they hold grudges. Like if you mess up one time, oh, you ain't getting no sweet pussycat for about 3 weeks. Look, white women ain't like that. Latino ain't like that. Hell, I started dating Latinos, man. When you fight, the sex gets better. When you fight a black woman, you ain't getting no sex. Well, some of them you have makeup sex. Man, that shit I'm coming up for these hoes, man. You know that too, man. Black women be doing this shit.
No, what I noticed about black women, when things are rocky at home, they use sex like a damn Scooby snack.
Yeah.
All right, you've been a good boy. Yeah. We'll go and get some. I don't know if it was just because the women I dated, I was a horrible.
That's never worked on me. Rarely does it work on me. I had one girl do that to me one time. I pissed her off. I don't know what I did. And she said, "You know what? No sex for you." You want to know my response? I was like, "Bitch, I spent the first 17 years of my life jerking it. What's a couple of days? Okay? You're not going to hold that kind of power over me. You'll never hold that kind of power over me. Fuck it. I don't care. I got video games. So do what you do. I do what I do. I've been beating my dick from the time that I was 10 up until right now. Do you really think I care? No. Go ahead. Take your non-sexless ass somewhere else. I'll be here when you get back. Fuck that. Cool. Give a shit. You're not going to hold that kind of power. There's just no way.
No, black women are dictators, man. These women are totalitarian, authoritarian, man.
They'd be like, damn,
that's why they vote Democrat.
Nazi with the. I was like, man, I got me one of these damn Mexicans, man.
I got me a Latina. They are Mexican.
You got to be careful with the Latinas, though. because they're so goddamn loyal that, man, you get on their bad side way too many times, you're in an equal amount of danger. Really. Truly. Like, I don't know, man. I was raised by a Latina. Okay? So I know how they are, which is my main reason why I never really fucked with Latina women, Hispanic women, because I was raised by one. I was like, you know what, man? I think I'm good on that. I think I'm all the way good on that, and I was raised by that. I don't want to have to like continuously. The only downside is the food, but Ashley's a bomb-ass cook anyways, period. She just doesn't make what my mom makes, but that was like my whole reason, like why I didn't fuck with Latina women. It had nothing to do with anything else other than the fact that I was raised by one, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna pass on most of you for the most part. Don't blame me, blame my mom.
Mexican. Yeah, they actually Native American. Yeah. You know that? I thought they was Mexican.
Yeah, Mexicans are natives.
Yeah.
They're native.
That was a joke. I was being facetious.
Shut up.
It was a damn good show. Thank you for keeping it 100, nigga. It was a damn good show. Damn good show,
Hey,
man.
our giveaway is almost over. Giving away 4 wrapped in $10,000 in cold hard cash. The end of the win, go to FisherHeartsTwins.com. Anything you buy from the site.
Yeah. The good thing about Latino women is that, let's say you're about to get into a fight. Most women, when two dudes go at it, what are most women gonna do? They're gonna get the fuck out of the way. They'll be like, "No, Billy, stop! You've already gone to jail this week. Come on, get back over here." Yeah, not Latino women. If you get into an altercation with another man, that Latino woman that you have is gonna pull out a razor blade from her bra and a fucking tire iron, and she's gonna help you fight. That's how they roll. That's how they do. That's how they operate. That's like one of the good things about them. She's either gonna cut you or she's gonna cut the opposition. Somebody's getting cut, okay? And with you, I don't know, maybe she'll go easy on you and just hit you with the chancleta. But other than that, yeah, I come across a lot of videos that are, I come across a lot of videos that are always, they're like these male versus female videos, and like, I've just noticed that, I don't know, and it's hard to tell if it's gotten worse from when I was a kid, because I came across some pretty awful fucking females when I was a kid, when I was younger, and I've even had to start having talks with my little brother. My little brother is on the right track though. My little brother is on the right track because I talked to him a couple of days ago. He's in middle school now. He's in 6th grade, and I was talking to him a couple weeks ago, and we're on FaceTime, and he's like, "Man, I got this girlfriend." Before he even started, I was like, "Julian, all this girlfriend business, you need to cut that the fuck out. Like, absolutely not, homie." He's like, "Just let me finish. Just let me finish." I was like, "What?" And I'm kind of being hypocritical because I was fucking around with girls in 6th grade and stuff like that. I wasn't having sex, but just like girlfriends and dating, and the 6.5 hours that you spend on the fucking phone with this person, because essentially you're just listening to each other breathe at that point. He was like, "Just listen." He was like, "So I was dating this girl, and she kept calling me, and she kept texting me, so I had to cut her loose." I was like, "You know what? You definitely are related to me, man. You really are, because I can't stand that shit either." He's like, "Yeah, man, I just couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it, just like all the time." He's like, "I like my free time." He's like, "Even if I'm not doing anything," and I cut him off. I was like, "You're still having fun." He's like, "Exactly." He's like, "I could be sitting in my bed staring at the fucking ceiling, but because I have silence and I have my own thoughts and I'm just chilling, that shit's great for me. And whenever you call me and text me on some stupid shit, you fuck up my mojo. And I was like, Julian, I absolutely agree. And I absolutely understand. But here's the thing you got to realize. He's like, what's that? I was like, yeah, that whole calling and texting shit, it doesn't go away. And he was like, what do you mean? I was like, that doesn't stop, man. He's like, what do you mean? I was like, what I mean is that the older you get and the older these girls get that you're fucking with, it only amplifies. What are you doing? Where are you going? Are you with your friends? Can I come? Want to go to the movies? Want to go to the party? Can you take me to Jessica's house? It never ends, man. And he said, oh no, I don't know if I can do that. I was like, well, your only other option is going gay, bro, because that's women. That's females. That shit never stops. It gets better once you get to my age, because when they call you, it's for shit that actually matters. Like, hey, pick up some milk. Hey, we need dog food. This, that, and the third, whatever, right? It actually makes sense for them to call you this many times, but prior to all of that, it's all gonna be just dumb fucking nonsense. That's it. And especially if you have a girl with daddy issues, or you have a girl that was an only child, didn't get enough attention at home, guess what? It is now your job to entertain this bitch at all costs. That's it. And guess what? You will. He's like, no, I'm not. I was like, oh, yes, you will. When you have sex for the first time, you're going to be like, you know what? I may stick it out. I may hang out with this one for a little while longer. I may date this one for another month. I just might put up with her bullshit. And guess what? You do that. We all do that. Yeah. But you'd be surprised the amount of bullshit that a man will put up with for sex and a decent blowjob. That's just it, man. So it's not only until you get older. I'm telling you this now, and it's just going to go in one ear and out the other. You're not going to listen to me, and you're just gonna repeat the same shit that every dude in history has repeated. You're not special. You're not unique. And so, but I told him, and he was like, man, that's crazy. It gets worse. And I showed him my call log from how much like Ashley calls me and stuff like that. And I don't mind when Ashley calls. Sometimes I do, whenever like Ashley does this thing where she'll call me, and if I don't answer, she'll call me immediately again. And if I don't answer, she'll call me immediately again. And then finally, when I answer the phone with an attitude, she's like, why are you ignoring me? I don't like my calls being unanswered. I was like, well, you need to get off this fucking high horse that you're on. Other than that, everything else is just whatever. But I showed him my call log, and he's like, bro, that's how many times she calls you? I was like, uh-huh. That's how many times they all call. It's not just her. It's all of them, man. They're social fucking creatures. See, us dudes, we like peace. Solitude. We like just a lot of us like being in a fucking dark room, right? And we thrive. We really do. In silence and in peace and without any distractions. We thrive. Women, on the other hand, very social, very vocal, and they just want to fucking talk to you, man. And if you're not willing to do that, then nothing's gonna go good for you. At least until you hit like the age of 30, for the most part. Someone told you not to get into a committed relationship in your 20s? They told you right. Bro, this isn't like the 1940s anymore where you meet your high school sweetheart and then y'all both die at the age of 88 and y'all spent y'all's whole life together. That shit's so rare these days. That shit barely happens these days. My advice to all dudes is ignore all of this shit until you're over, at the very least, over the age of 27. 27. Because even at the age of 25, I was retarded. And you can imagine how fucking moronic I was at the age of 18, right? So it's just, you're not giving yourself enough time to grow as a partner. Like, you might think it's good. It might feel good. It might sound good. It might look good, you know, your relationship that you have at that early of an age. But you don't have the mental capacity for it. You're not smart enough. You're not savvy enough. You don't know what to do. You don't know how to operate with that because you're so fucking young. Really. But at the same time, you kind of need to go through some of these trials and tribulations with women and vice versa, women with men, because It educates you. It shows you what's good for you and what's not good for you. What's too fucking difficult and what's worth it, what's not worth it. Who you should fuck with, who you shouldn't fuck with. Like, yeah, there's a lot of bitches I wish I wouldn't have given the time of day to in my past, but without giving them the time of day, I wouldn't have the knowledge that I have right now. As far as relationships and who I should spend my time with and give my time to and invest in. Bro, you don't live forever, right? You have to invest very, very carefully in who you're going to be with. So, and I told him that, and he was just like, that sounds like a lot of work. I was like, it is. It's like a second fucking job, man. It really is. But you'll get there. You're only 12, 11. You still got like, I don't know, 20 more years until you fully get it. So, yo, Joseph, what's going on, man? The reason you haven't seen me in forever is because I mainly stream on Twitch. I mainly stream on Twitch and Kick. So after this stream, I'm going live on Kick. And then I won't be live this weekend, unfortunately, because I'm going to be going down to my hometown and doing a favor for my homie. He's going on a family trip, so I decided that I'd watch his house and watch his dog. And I'm getting paid in weed, so it's a win-win. Christian, what's going on, man? But yeah, whenever I get back from that trip, the regular schedule will commence. So Monday, Twitch, Tuesday, Kick, Wednesday, Twitch, Thursday, Kick, Friday, Twitch, Saturday, Kick, and then Sunday is movie night, which is also on Kick. So Saturdays and Sundays, we only stream on a Kick, and that's pretty much how it goes. And then obviously, you know, I do these YouTube streams once a week, and it's pretty much random. I don't have like a specific day on when I do these YouTube streams every week. Like, I know last week we did it on a Sunday, and then this week we're doing it on a Thursday. So dealing with my homegirls bullshit is worth it. Yeah, there's a lot of girls that I thought that it was worth it. Really, for the most part. And I don't know, once you get older, one thing that I've noticed, once you get older, what I require from women now that I'm older is so much different than what I required from women when I was younger. Now that I'm older, the only thing I require from you is to be nice, be respectful, don't be ratchet, and don't bring me unnecessary bullshit. Like, don't just start bitching for no reason. Don't pick fights with me. Don't start arguments for no reason. Just don't create a problem out of thin fucking air. If I don't feel at peace when I'm with you, if I don't feel relaxed when I'm with you, if I feel annoyed then I don't want that. I don't want that. Like, and that's leaps and bounds way different than what I used to be when I was younger. When I was younger, I was all about the, yo, can you suck a watermelon through a garden hose? You can? Let go. These days, it's just like, the greatest gift you could give me as a female partner is silence. That's it. Silence. Let me just be. That's it. If I'm sitting on the couch, let me just sit on the couch. If I'm taking a nap, let me just nap. If I'm doing something, like, my stress levels should go down when you walk in. If my stress levels go up, that's not good at all whatsoever. I just need to be, I think I know what the fuck y'all are saying. No drama, dude. That's it. That's all I ask. No drama, no unnecessary fighting, bickering, arguing. I despise arguing. I'm the type of person that if you start an argument with me, boom, I shut down. Like C-3PO. Just gone. Turn off. I'm off. That's it. You can't get through to me. You can't talk to me. You can't rectify anything. I'm off. I literally hit the off switch on my brain and on my body. I'm not moving. I'm not talking. I'm not doing anything. I'm just going to give you a blank fucking stare. That's it. I despise arguing. It's such a waste of time. And if you don't bring any of that madness to the table, then you're the exact girl for me. You know what I mean? And that's what Ashley is. She doesn't do any unnecessary bullshit. Sometimes she can be a diva, right? All women have that capacity. She's very bougie, right? And a little high maintenance, but that's not that. I can get past that. I've dealt with high maintenance my whole fucking life, right? But when it comes to just overall, just like being content and peaceful and relaxed and happy and all that stuff, like if you don't bring that, then that's all I ask. That's it. All right. As opposed to when I was younger, you could have started a riot in my front yard and I'd still fuck with you. Really. Like, just had an unhealthy attraction to fucking psycho bitches. And that's just not good. That's just not good. And I'm assuming that it's the same for a lot of ladies, right? Like, what do you want? You just want peace and quiet from your man, right? You just want your man to just be nice and be kind and just be cool and collected and not have that much like... ladies don't like the one dude that goes out into public and is always wanting to fight everybody and having a fucking dick measuring competition and is just ego driven like fucking crazy. Nah, man, pay attention to your girl and stop paying attention to all these fucking other dudes that you think you might be able to beat in a fight. No one fucking likes that. That's cringe, right? So it just goes both ways, really. When do you get your stuff back after basic training? After basic training. You shouldn't even be taking stuff to basic training. Really. The only thing you need to bring to basic training, American Brown Guy, your body and a toothbrush and toothpaste. And obviously the paperwork that your recruiter gave you. That's it. No phone, no fucking no PlayStation, no TVs, no fucking nothing. Don't bring anything. There's no point. Cut your fucking hair and bring your body and your paperwork. That's it. And a toothbrush and some toothpaste, because chances are you're going to have multiple layovers at multiple different states and multiple different airports. So anything you bring, you'll get back when you're done. A lot of people do bring cell phones just so they can call home when they're done, or they can call their family wherever the fuck they are for family day and stuff like that. I wouldn't even recommend that, man. Just buy a phone whenever you get done with basic training. I keep getting asked when I'm getting a girlfriend by my family. You know what you say to that? Whenever the fuck I want. That's what you say to that. That's the best advice I can give you. Whenever the fuck I want. I dealt with a situation like that in my last marriage. Sister-in-law kept asking, when y'all having kids? When y'all having kids? Are y'all gonna have kids? My children need cousins to play with. Bitch, you got 3. They can play with each other. Shut the fuck up, man. Misery really does company. Just because you're willing to give up sleep and free time doesn't mean I am. Just because you have 3 fucking creatures running around that are driving you out of your fucking mind doesn't mean I want the same thing. Not right now. Get the fuck off my dick about it. I'll have kids whenever the fuck I say so. Oh, she didn't like that at all. Not one bit. You gotta tell him whenever the fuck I want, man. My goddamn life. My fucking decisions. Are you the one dating this motherfucker? Okay, that's what I thought. Go away. Not your say. Not your choice. It's not even a conversation at this point. Like, yeah, no, and my parents never did that to me, thank God. Ever. They never did that to me. When am I getting a grandchild? When am I getting this? When am I getting that? Blah, blah, blah. I was so happy when my sister got pregnant because even though they didn't treat me like that, and even though they didn't do that to me, it still removed a big burden off my back because I am the oldest of my siblings. And my youngest sister had a child before me. So it just took away that burden of having to give my parents grandchildren. Even though they never forced it with me or pestered me about it or inquired about it and stuff like that. Honestly, I think they're still surprised at the fact that I don't have kids yet. And I don't know. It's just different for dudes than it is for girls. Really. Like, children fulfill women. But not all the times do children fulfill men. Like I said, we could literally do our own thing and only our own thing by our fucking selves for the rest of fucking time and be perfectly content and happy. That's not the case for the female population. So whenever someone would ask me that question, when are you having kids? When are you doing this? When are you doing that? Whenever the fuck I want to, bro. There's not a timetable on this shit. I don't fucking care. I'm pretty happy right now without them. Okay? Why do I need to inject something into my life that I, 1, don't want yet, 2, am not ready for, and 3, I may not even like? People always assume that you're going to like being a parent. That's not the case. Some people had kids, and yes, they love their children, but they fucking hate the fact they have to deal with this shit now. Perfectly normal feeling. And that's just what I would tell people whenever the fuck I want, man. Get the fuck out of my face. Why are you so interested in having me, and why do you keep pestering me into making a big life decision like that? Why? Because you've already made it and you need someone to gossip with? Oh my god, was your kid's poop green too? I don't give a fuck about that, man. They just want everyone else to have kids so they can talk about how much they hate being parents. That's what I've noticed, man. When are you gonna have kids? When are you gonna have kids? Oh, you had kids? Have you reached the point where he started talking back to you? Like, bro, if that's all you wanted to do, go find somebody else that already has a kid. Quit pestering me into having kids just so you can have a conversation to fall back on. It's just like, ooh, misery loves company. Okay, let's see. Bro, this fucking gnat, bro. You will die. You will die. What is the little if your little one's sick, then you will be sick here soon. Katai, I hate it for you. That sucks. Yo, Roth, it is all good, man. Take it easy and have a fantastic night. Thank you for hanging out with us. Dude, this Omni-Man versus Homelander rap we'll do in the kick stream. I'm not going to do it right now. We will do one more thing, though. And it'll probably be... I don't know if I've seen this fake tough guys getting humbled. I'm not entirely sure. I don't think we have. I kind of want to click on it. Feminist reviews Doom Eternal and it's insanely bad. Doom is transphobic. Okay. Yeah, because nothing in that goddamn video game is actually human. I don't even think the Doom guy is human. But, okay. You're just, you have a very dusty vagina. Why do I say dusty? Ain't been touched in fucking eons. If you have the time to review a video game and call it transphobic, when it's clearly not. You'll die with cobwebs on your vagina, that's for sure. Or we can do these try not to laughs. Oh, this bitch right here. Whoever... I would watch this if it wasn't so long. You know what? Let's... Oh, this is gonna hurt the brain. But let's see. I've been procrastinating on watching this video, not just on stream, but even in my own time. Because I just know it's... Excuse me. Fuck. Let's see. The new Tom and Adam. Oh yeah. I saw that. Tom McDonald, Dax, and Adam Calhoun. That should be a fun one. And that's what, tomorrow, right? That's fucking unfortunate because I won't be live tomorrow. We will probably do that first thing when I get back. Alright, you need to get out. that controller looks like shit. Oh, that's a SCUF controller. Sorry, bro. The Elite controller is superior to the SCUF. I've used both. And the Elite is better. It lasts longer. The integrity of it is better. The buttons are better. It's a lot more smooth. I've used SCUFs before, man. SCUFs suck. The Elite controller is so much better. I've used both, man, and the SCUF controller is just awful. It's so flimsy, and it feels like it was just made out of, I don't know, like really shitty materials for the most part, man. It seems like the materials that the SCUF is made out of, and I don't know if they've upgraded, but the SCUF that I had, the materials felt like it was made out of the same material that one single-eared headphone was made out of that actually came with the Xbox back in the day. You remember that? How the Xboxes used to come with like one headphone or like one headset, but it was just like on one ear, and it had like the little microphone thing. If you're an OG Xbox player, then you know what the fuck I'm talking about. The material of this controller felt like the material of that headphone. And I was just like, this is bad, bro. Like, hella, the 360 days, yeah, you know. I was like, this is just awful. This is awful quality. And to think, man, SCUF controllers cost like $120. And it's for some SCUF controllers, that's actually cheap, relatively cheap. And that SCUF controller didn't last me very long. I don't know if it's because of how hard I hit my buttons, how big my hands are, or what, but I don't know, man. PlayStation controller I have now, the USB port is ass. Oh, see, I absolutely loved whenever they transitioned the Xbox controllers to Type-C. So like my Elite controller, which it's not looking too good, man. Don't judge. This Elite controller I've had for like 2 years, okay? So this is it right here. And if you can see, like, it's like coming off, like, it's falling apart. Like, it works, but this is like 2 years worth of like strain and button mashing and squeezing like really, really hard. It like tell right here it's coming off and stuff like that. And listen to this. I don't know if y'all hear that. Y'all hear that? There's a whole bunch of shit in here that's rattling around. I don't know what the fuck it is, right? But it still works. My SCUF controller literally only lasted like not even a year. Not even a year. And this one right here, going on 2.5 years now. Granted, I haven't used this thing in a couple of months. But anyways, yes, Type-C. The Type-C adapter, charger, cord thing, whatever. Fantastic. I love Type-Cs. The micro USBs, those are out of date in my book, really. And I think the last thing I had that used a micro USB was I think a vape pen that I had. Really. Anyways. All right. Yeah, but that just I've used the hell out of that thing, man. Like the absolute shit out of that thing. This was my controller back when I used to game on Xbox, which I just do mobile gaming now, and if the game doesn't have controller support, then I don't have to worry about this. So if I play Farlight, I'm not using this, but if I play Call of Duty Mobile, I'm using this. But this controller right here got me through Destiny, Apex Legends, Battlefield 4, and Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Think of all those games, man. All those games, all the different button combinations, all the different mashing, you know. And I don't know, some of you, I don't know if like you grip your controller really hard when it's like a tense situation, but all that strain, wear and tear, and it's still good. Really. It's just superior in just about every single way. All right. Anyways. That was kind of a pointless conversation, but here we go.
Man, I love video games. I love immersing myself in these fictional worlds. Whether it being killing mind control freaks on the coast of Spain, getting absolutely manhandled on competitive Halo.
I don't know if I want to watch this anymore. I thought we were just going to see an actual review. This guy's just going to tell us about the review, which I'm fine with, but... Yeah, I don't know. Unless y'all really want to watch this one, I think I'm going to go to another one. No, wrong one. Wrong thing. Yeah, Astronomus says we are doing a kick stream. You know what? We'll do this one. Fake.
When's the next Equalizer? I'm like, why do you guys
fake tough guys get humbled?
Like that movie so much?
We've seen quite a few of these, but I don't mind watching them, so we'll just go with this. And maybe when... Nope, we've seen that one. Okay, never mind. We actually saw this one, I just forgot to take it off my watch later. Fuck! Alright. I have to find something that's not fucking 20 minutes long. Vegan booty attacks restaurant. We've been on a roll of watching dumbass vegans, so we'll just watch this one. It's not the vegan teacher. I really cannot take that bitch, bro. I just fucking can't. But I just fucking can't. Jesus Christ, look at this broad. Captain Z, what's up? Any try not to laugh? Maybe. That other try not to laugh is only like 8 minutes. Maybe we can do both if we can get through this fast enough. Look at this girl. Look at the look on this girl's face. Look at this. You see the look on this girl's face? That's the look of, I'm about to be the biggest fucking cunt on the planet on purpose. That's the look she has on her face. So get the fuck out of my way. Cunt coming through. That's wild, girl. Wild. Damn, why she gotta be hot, though? The psycho ones usually are, man. The ugly ones have no choice but to be nice. The attractive ones are usually the most fucking annoying and the most irritating and the most psychopathic. I can get away with anything because I'm pretty. Those. Which are simultaneously the worst fucking people. Alright. Here we go. What does your shirt say? Something about the Holocaust. I know it's stupid. I can't truly read. And then it says... On her sleeve, it says dairy rape. You fucking vegans, man. You fucking vegans. This is why nobody likes you, man. And you make normal, everyday, regular vegans look very bad. Very bad. Let's fuck around and find out. Wow, he knows who you are. He met you at the door. He's probably not even going to let you come in because he knows you're about to be a fucking menace. Yeah. Wow, he recognized you as you were walking up. That's bad. That's very bad. He knows how annoying you are. You can't eat here. Sorry. Why? Because you are a capital C cunt. And we don't serve your kind, okay? That's pretty much what he just told her.
Imagine what it feels like to be them! Just babies forced into gas chambers!
Nah, dude, fuck that. Man, I wish I could have seen more of that. I'd steal it from her and then beat her ass with it. Like, that's what people like this deserve.
A chef in Perth, Australia, has done the bravest thing that I've ever heard of. Since storming the beaches of Normandy, I have never seen anyone display so much bravery as this man. He banned vegans from his restaurant. What an absolute legend. And ladies and gentlemen, you better believe the malnourished shit has hit the fan. This has all been happening over the past couple of weeks. There's a lot been going over the last couple of weeks. I turned 30. Oh, God. I'm getting old.
Yeah,
anyway,
sucks,
I just buy those
doesn't it?
balloons for this video. My mum got them. Thank you, mother. Now, ladies and gents, this story has been developing week by week by week, and it's amazing because it involves our favourite vegan out there, the great Vegan Booty.
G'day, ladies and gentlemen, you animal-abusing motherfuckers.
These gentle and innocent beings are going to be brutally murdered and shot in the head. If you
Good. Good. Great. I'm glad they're gonna get shot in the fucking head. More for us, man. More food for us. More steak, more sausage, more pork, more eggs, more bacon, more all that shit. Good. Love it. Makes my dick hard.
really respected our nation, you would be living vegan. You are responsible for their murder.
Welcome back, Vegan Booty. Celebrity chef bans all vegans from his restaurant.
Why doesn't anyone do what I do? I wish more people would do what I do. You're a murderer. I know. It feels great. It's fantastic. It's phenomenal. I love this lifestyle that I have. But you're a cruel motherfucker and you're just evil. I know. It's fun. Isn't it great, bro? It's so fantastic. I enjoy this. I love this type of, you should join, man. It's so much fun, so carefree, just really good atmosphere, and the food tastes great. I know. It's so good. No one ever does that. They just want to argue with these people. You can't argue with fucking morons, bro. You just can't. Just agree with their logic and watch their brain short circuit because they don't know what to do when someone actually agrees with the nonsense they're spewing. You rape animals and you murder animals. I know. And I'm proud. It feels so good. And what are you going to do about it? Nothing. Not a goddamn thing. Fucking nothing.
After a customer complained about her meat-free meal. They can fuck off, is what he said. Now, Vegan Booty plays a very integral part in this story, but we'll get to her. Now, before we get into this video any further, I've got a very special announcement. Ladies and gentlemen...
No, Thomas. No. There is only one place I would ever buy controllers from. And it just so happens to be the one business that I fucking despise. GameStop. GameStop, bro. I hate to tell it. I hate this company, and I hate that business, and they're pretty much fucking thieves, man. They're crooked as fuck. They're thieves, is what they are. And their business model fucking sucks. And it's not for the gamer. It's actually built to fuck the gamer. However, accessories they're still good for accessories. Headsets, Turtle Beaches, audio. Well, if you're gonna get Audio Technicas, I'd probably go to Best Buy for that. But and controllers. So I get my controllers from GameStop. I would not get, unless you can find like an approved site by Microsoft that has like customization for their controllers, which there's a couple of websites that are by Microsoft. But yeah, I've only ever used GameStop. I've never been a fan of like custom controllers as far as aesthetics. The aesthetics really don't matter to me. So
I have a massive announcement. For far too long now, I have made fun of vegan people. They are great people, just like you or I.
No, bro, they have a mental illness and they need to be stopped.
And I think it's about time that I made a change in my life. And that is why, I'm totally kidding. Ladies and gentlemen, Fuck Vegan Jerky is on sale now. Yes, this is a real product available at fuckvegans.com. FKvegans.com. Ladies and gentlemen, go and grab it right now. FKvegans.com. You can go and grab it. We have the barbecue flavour and the smoky chili flavour. They're both delicious. And it's not this shitty, sugary jerky. This is perfect for keto and carnivore folks as well. It is absolutely delicious. I wouldn't recommend shit that I don't enjoy. I have a packet of this every single night, full of protein.
Bro, I haven't had beef jerky in a minute. Beef jerky is one of those things where, like, I don't go out of my way to purchase or eat, but if it's around, I'll fuck it up.
And it pisses off vegan people. And what makes it even better is it comes with one of these. To our first 100 customers, you get a free Fuck Vegans apron made with leather and shit and all those things that really pisses off our vegan friends. Out quick, so go and grab your own Fuck Vegans jerky. I am so proud of this. It's not the soft, shitty, sugary kind of jerky. This is legit jerky. You will love it, and it'll get under the noses of vegans everywhere. Now, who is this vegan hater?
I mean, if you eat a bag of fucking Skittles, you're essentially getting on a vegan's nerves, but...
UK-born celebrity chef John Mountain. John, you are the Messiah. We are not worthy. So, let's find out a little bit more about old Johnny Mountain.
A celebrity chef is making waves, controversially banning vegans from his restaurant in Perth's northern suburbs. John Mountain says a fired-up customer sparked the move in a bid to protect his own mental health.
Fired up and fed up.
He said, if I didn't ban these motherfuckers, I was going to end up committing assault against one of these motherfuckers. And there's nothing bad. There's probably people that are upset about this. I can't believe you would ban a certain group of people from your restaurant. Were they gonna eat there? No. Were they gonna purchase any food? No. Why do they even need to be there they're pointless. If you're not gonna give me money, get the fuck out. If you're not gonna dine here, get the fuck out. If you never plan on dining here, banned. Go away, because I don't have time for your fucking fuck shit.
I'm done with vegans. I'm absolutely done with vegans.
Holy dooly, John, you have me erect. I couldn't imagine the pain in dealing with these vegan people on a daily basis if I ran a restaurant. I imagine they would complain, whinge, and bitch more about food than bloody people with peanut allergies. They are
I'd go to jail for assault. Jonah, what's good, bro? I'd go to jail for assault, and I'd have to have my assistant manager take over daily operations for at least like 2 or 3 days. Really, when it comes to vegans, man. Like I said in the other in yesterday or the day before stream, you want to be vegan, bro? Go ahead. You wanna protest? Go ahead. You wanna try to make change? By all means, that is your right. But the second you get in my way, gloves are off, man.
People who will literally die if they eat peanuts and they whinge less. Fuck me, vegans. Shut up. We get it. You watched Game Changers in 2019 and now you think you're a fucking scientist. Fuck off.
Celebrity chef John Mountain says vegans are no longer welcome at his fire restaurant.
Still erect. Still erect.
Chef Mountain making the snap decision. Sadly, all vegans are now banned from fire for mental health reasons. We thank you for your understanding.
How good is this? I love it. And it's great publicity for him. Absolutely everyone in Australia loves Johnny Mountain and the Fire Restaurant.
He's essentially banning people that would have never been patrons at his restaurant to begin with. So the ban makes sense, but also doesn't make sense at the same time. But it makes more sense than it doesn't make sense in the sense that y'all can no longer visit this restaurant. Within how many feet is this ban? I don't know. Like, does the ban apply to simply entering the restaurant? Does the ban apply to the parking lot? Does the ban apply to the sidewalk? Man, I would ban y'all like 200 yards from my fucking establishment. A hot fucking ways away. So
apparently he's been booked out since all this happened. He's making shitloads of money. Good on him.
All vegans are banned. End of. No more. Never again. God help them.
I love this man. Fucking good on you, John. Fuck them. If you can't beat them, Fuck them. You cannot reason with these militant vegans, and
No.
John knows this. This is why he's like, just fuck off.
Fuck
Right?
it.
Leave me alone.
Bye. Go away.
But once you anger one, you anger them all. And all of a sudden, the great vegan booty, Tash Peterson, she decided to get involved, and get involved she did.
Fired up and furious, vegan activists charged through this packed Perth restaurant.
Fired up and furious because you got banned from a restaurant that you never planned on eating at, and now you're going to go start a ruckus at these restaurants that you never planned on eating at. Bro, y'all are geniuses, man. Like, the history books will have y'all in there. Not because of any kind of notable donation to society or progressing society, but for being the village fucking idiots. That and fucking liberals.
The sounds you hear now are pigs screaming for their lives inside carbon dioxide gas chambers.
Tash, you've got balls, my friend. I'll give you that.
You're responsible for their murder if you're not vegan.
Notorious animal rights protester Tash Peterson face to face with fire owner John Mountain.
Cheeky little finger to Tash there. The problem with all of this, of course, is vegans only
Sat there and flicked her off. Get the fuck out. Bye. You're a peon. You're less than a peon, actually. You're less than dirt, actually. You serve no purpose. For nothing. And I'm so glad that you're from Australia and not America. Actually, I wish you were here in America doing this shit, because I know a couple of restaurant owners that, bro, they'd put hands on you. They'd put hands on you. Man. Again, another example of motherfuckers that have yet to come across the wrong one. I will gladly have my face all over the news, having to do an interview with some soft fucking anchor on TV. Why would you hit a woman? That's not a woman to me. That's the fucking devil in sheep's clothing. That's not a woman to me, so I beat the bejesus out of that person. I don't consider that a woman. I don't consider that a lady. That's not woman behavior. That's not ladylike behavior. That's not normal fucking citizen behavior, so I stomped on her fucking head. Okay? It is what it is. There is no... And that's just the thing. If you're vegan and you don't want to get your ass whooped, stay the fuck out of the restaurant. That's it.
care about 6 or so different animals. Every other animal can go and get fucked so they can have their fucking cornflakes, all right? We all know that. We all know that is reality, and they live in a false reality where they think they're saving the world. In fact, they probably kill just as many animals as meat eaters do, but they won't accept that.
Y'all kill just as many things just to have guacamole as we kill to have steak. But y'all have a mental illness, bro. Y'all do. Like, confirmed. Most of you fucking psychotic vegans, y'all have a mental illness. Y'all need to go to the doctor. Y'all need to get seen by a medical professional. You need a CT scan, okay? You need a role model is what you goddamn need.
Because, I don't know, that goes against their religion. So they're just like, nah, not dealing with it. Not dealing with reality. Think about the birds, the bees, the mice, all the small animals that die when we cultivate wheat. Not to mention the 40,000...
I miss this. Like, Astronomuses, I appreciate the sub. NAR, appreciate the sub. And Joe and Kristen, I appreciate the sub. Thank you. Yeah. Like, and I've said that too. Like, whenever you wash your hands, you're killing living things. Bacteria is a living thing. So, y'all aren't really all about life. Y'all are just about attention. That's all this boils down to, is getting attention. Because you get no attention from family, friends, significant other, and this is really the only attention you can get for your sad, pathetic, miserable, lonely fucking existence. Man. That's just it. That's all I see. That's all I see. Bet your parents are proud, man. Like, super proud. Vice versa. If I was your parents, I wouldn't be proud at all, man. I'd be like, yeah, I don't have a kid. Really. I'm telling you right now, I ever have a child, my child ends up being like vegan booty, I'm disowning the fuck out of that kid. You're not my child. But dad, don't call me that. I'm not your dad. I'm just a motherfucker that you used to know. All right? Trash ass bitch. Pull your head out of your ass and then I'll be your daddy again. Fuck out of here.
1,000 ducks that are killed in New South Wales.
People talk about unconditional love. No, fuck this. Fuck all this. There is no unconditional love here. I'm disowning the fuck out of you.
Protect rice. But I'm the bad person? No, you're just as bad as me. If you want to really save the world, get a fucking veggie patch in your backyard.
Pushing and shoving, screaming and shouting. Staff are forced to physically remove the protesters from the licensed premises.
Okay, I don't like seeing Tash getting pushed here, but...
I do. I wish she would get her fucking ass whooped, bro. That's what it takes. That's what it takes, and it's been proven throughout history, time and time again. Sometimes people just need to get knocked the fuck out, bro. And parents do this every day with their children. Sometimes you just need to spank this little bastard. Show him that you ain't fucking around, and guess what? He or she, because there's only two genders, he or she will start acting better. Sometimes you just gotta slap a bitch. Sometimes you gotta knock someone the fuck out. Sometimes you gotta make an example out of somebody. I wish someone would put her on the goddamn ground.
If you're gonna try and manhandle your way through people, they're probably gonna manhandle you. That's just reality. For every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction, right?
Customers even stepping in, trying to pull the door shut. The vegan activist keeping up the fight. Diners taking her on.
Right now, y'all are committing a crime by blocking a fire exit. Really. But they probably don't know that.
Miss Peterson kicking back.
And assault. Beat her ass, bro. Beat her ass!
I mean, Tash didn't know that she was a police officer.
It doesn't matter. You don't go around fucking kicking people. Beat her ass!
Randomly kicked her with the Gucci shoes. But, what do you expect, Tash? What do you expect here?
The blinds drawn, a round of applause for the chef. The chaotic scenes erupting at Fire in Connolly at 7 o'clock last night.
Fire at Connolly. Fire. Write that down. If you're in Perth, go and check it out.
This is my train set, and if you don't want to play on it, off.
I love this bloke. I really do.
I think if a restaurant banned gay people or Muslims or women, there would probably be public outrage and disagreement with that. But of course, it's different when it comes to vegans.
Particularly
because no one fucking likes you, okay? To all of you psychotic vegans that behave like this, nobody fucking likes you, okay? But you're not gay. All right? And here's the thing about fucking gay people. They're not fucking psycho. They're not going to go to this restaurant and act an ass. There's no reason for them to. But y'all do. That's why y'all are banned, because y'all don't know how to behave in public. Because mommy and daddy never spanked you, or mommy and daddy was never there, or mommy and daddy is just as garbage as you.
If they banned gay Muslim women. But I don't think it's the same here.
It's not.
Because you're talking about a choice in what you like to eat and how you feel good about yourself and what cult you belong to. I guess that is like religion. Anyway, it's not the same. Wake up to yourself. You weren't born that way. You just made a decision one day.
Despite all the controversy, John says he's received overwhelmingly positive reviews. His restaurant, more popular than ever, booked out for the next 5 weeks.
Yeah, who would have thought that when you kick out fucking emotional terrorists out of your establishment that people would actually be happy because they can dine in peace? Duh.
Mr. Mountain has gone viral since the ban, appearing on international television.
The disruption that they've been trying to cause for the last week or so now has had a huge impact on my business. The huge impact is that we've trebled our turnover. So thank you so much, vegans. I love you.
Good fucking on him. And I think this is a great way to learn about how to deal with these activists. Treat them like fucking lepers and ban them.
Mm-hmm.
But Tash has been back several times. In fact, some shit went down just recently. There was
how she hasn't been arrested yet is fucking beyond me. It's just beyond me.
Altercation, a physical altercation, and this whole thing has just gone. It's gone way too far. I mean, if John wants to ban vegans, don't go there. Why would you want to go there if you're a vegan anyway, if this guy doesn't like your kind? Fucking get over it. Just don't go. But I said earlier that this has really helped John. It's really...
I want you fucking vegans banned everywhere. Everywhere. I don't even think you should be allowed to go inside of a goddamn Walmart.
...filled out his restaurant. But I saw an interview with him recently where he explained that he's lost his partner. The woman he thought he was going to marry because of all this hate and anger from the vegan population. Like real world pain that John has dealt with because people are so upset because he said, I don't want any vegans here anymore. Like, come on, guys, who gives a fuck? And the media love this shit. They just want to sell advertising space. You could say, I love this shit. I don't want to sell advertising space. I want to sell my jerky. Go and grab it right now. Ooh, yes. Vegan Booty has a whole video about this. It's called Angry Chef Attacks Vegans After Banning Them from His Restaurant. Let's have a look. So here's Vegan Booty turning up. She's playing...
No. You stupid bitch. No. Angry Chef did not attack you after banning vegans. He banned you because y'all are annoying as fuck. And then you saw the ban and went in there anyways against the rules, and then he attacked you. After you physically assaulted 2 people on your way out and blocked a fire exit. So, yeah, get it right. Fucking stupid ass goddamn victim.
The tunes of some pigs. Good times. Oh, there she is. Okay, so John's making his way out the front. What's he saying? You learned your lesson. This is a license plate. So he's saying, piss off, you know, you're making all this noise, all these people are trying to eat. This photographer. Oh, yeah, it's on. There's a security guard, apparently, John said in an interview. It's on here. Who did he push then? I didn't even see that. I don't think it was Tash. I think it's the camera guy. He's trying to grab the camera or something like that, which I think is Tash's boyfriend. Fuck, they love playing those big noises.
This bitch has a boyfriend?
Mix it up, get a chicken in there.
Well, that right there confirmed is the dumbest motherfucker on this planet. Ain't no way the pussy's that good. Unless you're just as dumb as she is.
Fuck me. All right, John's back out. What's he going to do? He's pushed the sign out of the way. Okay, so he's going for the megaphone. Someone's mounted John. He's cocked his fist. It's on. Seems to be relaxed now. I feel like I'm commentating for the UFC. Yes, very good. He's still approaching the vegans. The police ended up there, and I think Tash had like a bleeding finger or something. So John wasn't trying to hurt her, he just tried to grab the fucking megaphone. I think what we can learn from this is if you aren't welcome at a restaurant because you're an annoying vegan, just don't go.
Yeah.
And if you're John, good luck with the rest of your fucking career, mate. I reckon it's going to go from strength to strength because you sound like a top bloke. Ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoy getting...
Alright. Fuck a goddamn vegan. Fuck all of you, bro. No one likes you. Literally, nobody likes you. The only person that likes you is standing in the mirror. That's it. What a sad, pathetic fucking existence you have. That's crazy. And the boyfriend, whoever's sticking up for Vegan Booty, you're one big, pathetic, giant, pulsating pussy. Bro, like, holy shit. Y'all really have nothing going on in y'all's lives, man. It's wild. You guys know how much I hate mayonnaise, right? Of course y'all do. Why wouldn't y'all? Y'all know how much I fucking hate mayonnaise. Do you see me at mayonnaise headquarters bitching at them? Fuck that shit. It's fucking disgusting. Get it off the fucking shelves. It offends me. Nope. You see me at Walmart going in and just breaking every fucking jar of mayonnaise because I think it's disgusting? Nope. You know what I do? Because, this is like a very low fucking threshold and standard for being smart, but I just don't go. I just don't purchase it. I don't consume it. Why y'all can't be logical, rational, normal fucking people and do the very same fucking thing is beyond me. Like I said, your parents failed you. Your parents are dog shit. Just like you. Mm-hmm. Sucks for you. Like willingly being the laughing stock of the entire country. Imagine. I never put myself in situations that I could get embarrassed. And here y'all are, just sprinting to a situation that will make you look awful. Ugh. Yikes. Like, that, I'm telling you, man, y'all are gonna get y'all's asses whooped one day. Just like the climate activists. Y'all are gonna get y'all's asses whooped one day. And be standing in front of a camera with a bloody nose, a missing tooth, and a black fucking eye talking about, I have no idea why he did this to me. I'm so confused. I was minding my own business and he just like attacked me. I don't know. Yeah, and no one's gonna feel bad for you, bro. Like, absolutely fucking nobody. Hello? Hey. Ashley's showing me her butt cheeks. Goddamn, girl. What are you doing? Aside from playing with yourself.
Just laying here.
Everyone says hi. Well, they haven't yet, but they will. Goddamn, girl. I'll be there tomorrow. But I won't see you tomorrow, unfortunately. So. I'm almost done with this, and then I'm gonna do another stream. I'll call you back after this one.
I love you, bye.
I love you. Yeah, she always is, man. She either calls me with her tits out or her ass out. One of the two. If she's inside the house, that girl does not wear clothes. At all. Whatsoever. Which is perfect for me. Okay, yeah, dudes, that is... Oh, my God. That is gonna do it for the stream. If there is anything that y'all want to see or listen to in the kick stream that we're about to do, go ahead and put it in the Discord. Alright? If y'all are in the Discord. Like, the main parts of the Discord you need to be a patron for, but there is a free version of the Discord that if y'all don't want to become a patron, y'all can go into that free version, and it's just like y'all have access to like a chat, a request channel, and then I think some of the voice chat maybe or something like that. And then everything else is for patrons. So if you want to put a request in there for music, go ahead. I know that there's definitely one thing that I will be listening to in that stream, and that's going to be the Homelander versus Omni-Man battle rap by JT Music. We haven't heard JT Music in a while. So this one right here. Yeah, Omni-Man versus Homelander. I'm so ready for both of the new seasons for this TV show. Like, so ready. And JT Music is a good rapper. We've heard him before. Yeah, Jeff, absolutely. We've heard JT Music before, and through JT Music is actually how we found Fable, if y'all remember us reacting to him. And then if we have some time after all the music that we listen to, we'll do this video. It's a deadly 240 mile an hour bowling ball cannon versus ballistic gel. That'll be fun to watch if we have time. And then maybe a Mr. Ballin video. But we got to get through the music first. So if y'all got requests, put them in the Discord. And we'll be live again on Kick here in about like 20 minutes. Something like that. 20, 30 minutes. Give or take. Maybe less. Definitely won't be more than that. 20 minutes or less. 25-ish. Right? So, yeah. If y'all aren't in the Discord, be sure you join. Whenever I get done with the patron request, I'll look at the public requests that are requested by the people who aren't patrons, and we can either do some of those, knock out some of those. If not, I'll knock out some more stuff on my might watch later. And if I don't see you in the kick stream, I will see y'all in the stream on Monday. I won't be live this weekend. All right, so yeah. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you so much for chilling with me. Hope you had a good time. Hope you had a good Thursday. Hope you continue to have a good Thursday. I'll see you in the next stream, and if I don't, I'll see you next week. And for everybody else, I'll see you in a little bit. All right, love y'all. Bye.